you kind of no, I would say maybe the Bucks probably. I mean, I feel like the only problem is Brady. I mean, I feel
You
like
think
that's
Brady's the problem?
no, he's old. It's just like he's good. I trust in Brady. It's just he's old. We'll see how. I mean, I think he'll do fine. I think he'll do fine.
Okay,
You just gotta, you gotta age.
that's fair. I mean, but he's only a year older than he was last year, so we'll see. What you think, Greg?
It's the Buccaneers, fucking Landon. I say Bucks for sure.
I think I'm gonna go Ravens. I'm gonna go with the Ravens on the AFC.
The who?
Ravens.
The Ravens.
The Ravens.
Ravens. Okay.
I'm gonna go Ravens. Yeah.
Okay.
And NFC. I'm gonna go. Shit. I don't know. The NFC is kind of like.
It's weird. Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna say probably Bucks also, but I say a sleeper is the Eagles. Like, I would say the sleeper is the Eagles.
I mean, to be fair, they have one of the easiest schedules. So.
I like the Eagles. I like the Eagles this year. I think they actually got a good fucking squad. The schedule's pretty nice. They just got to show up in the playoffs. I mean, their whole fucking division now is just dog shit.
Doug, watch him
Look
out
at the
there,
Cowboys.
bro. Watch him out there,
so,
bro.
yeah, I got the Eagles.
Okay, man. Jesus.
I mean,
Yeah, Cooper
I ain't gonna comment on that, bro. All right, y'all.
Tony, got anything to say?
I'll get into it a little bit. All right, so who are y'all's MVP picks? You can pick 2 people you think are gonna be MVP.
Should I go first on this one?
Yeah,
If
you can
feel
go.
like it.
Okay, so the whole reason why I got MVP Ravens is because I think Lamar Jackson is going to be the MVP. Simple.
Okay.
He the MVP.
Okay. That's a bold take, but
I don't got another option.
That's
He's
not
MVP. Lamar Jackson MVP. That's it.
That's
There's
your
no
only
one
guy?
else to
No
talk
one
about.
else?
That's my only guy.
All
Literally.
right.
I'd probably go Josh Allen or Justin Herbert.
Okay.
Probably.
Safe picks.
Yeah, it's either.
Okay.
Pretty safe. Interesting picks.
Okay.
Good picks. Good picks.
That's valid. All right. What about your offensive rookie of the year?
Offensive.
Offensive. I already know your defensive answer, but offensive.
All right, so you think I'm just gonna be biased?
I mean, I picked who I think you would pick. So yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
I seen last week you did say Sauce for defense.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's tough for offense. It really is tough because it's only been 1 week. I mean, I'm not just gonna judge off week 1 though alone, but I'm probably gonna go Dotson, man.
Okay.
Probably gonna go Dotson as wide. Like, I could see a wide receiver this year because the rookie running backs like Hall, what's the dude from the Texans?
Damian Pierce.
Yeah, Pierce. Yeah, I just don't. I see it being a receiver. I say Dotson. I think Dotson has a good chance with just the roster they have offensively. Like, he's gonna get a lot of opportunities. So I could see Dotson.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What about you, King Coon?
I'd probably go Chris Olave. I
Okay.
like Olave.
That's fair.
Yeah, I like Olave.
He had a good week 1, right?
Yeah, he
He's
had a
pretty good.
decent
Oh,
week 1.
yeah. Considering
Yeah.
that Michael Thomas went off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of depends on Landry and
Good core.
yeah.
Surprisingly.
Okay. All right, moving on. Let's go defensive rookie of the year.
Okay, I'm gonna go Sauce. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go Sauce. Look, him and DJ Reed literally gave up 9 yards combined week 1. 9 yards.
Yeah.
I think Sauce gave up.
He's the one who gave up 9.
He gave
The other
up
guy
9,
didn't give up
yeah.
any.
So
And the catch was literally, it wasn't even nothing special. Look, Sauce is gonna be a lockdown for years to come. He's the next Revis Island, and he's gonna win defensive rookie of the year.
Okay.
yeah, I was thinking either Sauce. I like the Bears safety, Jaquan Brisker. He's pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So which one's your pick? Like, if you had to choose one.
I think Sauce is a safe one.
Okay. Everybody picked Sauce except in our podcast. The only people who didn't pick Sauce was Kurt and Tua. Was the only 2 people
That's what they chose.
Everybody chose Sauce Gardner or Aiden. They chose Aiden Hutchinson, which is fair.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
fair. That is fair.
Yeah.
That's a fair pick.
That's
You can't
fair.
get mad at that.
All right, so we're gonna move on to Defensive Player of the Year and Offensive Player of the Year.
Ooh, offense.
Okay, cool. You got this first.
Well, I kind of said my MVP. I mean, can the offense?
Yeah, it can be different.
I mean, I like JT. I mean, I feel like Jonathan Taylor. I mean,
Okay,
I think I'd probably go him.
Good pick.
that's fair.
Either him or Justin Jefferson. It's either him or Justin Jefferson.
Wait, do like the MVP usually win offensive?
I don't.
Player of the Year?
I don't think so because I think Cup just won offensive, right? And then
Actually,
what's the face won MVP?
The
Actually,
last-
I'm gonna do Jay Jettis, Justin Jefferson, because I feel like
Okay.
the way his offense is they're gonna use him a lot. So I feel like he'll be.
Thoughts on Jason Tatum?
Dude,
I
what?
want to say Lamar again, but I just don't want to meat ride Lamar like this
Yeah.
whole fucking podcast. But I mean, like, I really believe he's gonna get that bag and have an incredible season. But if I'm not gonna say him offensively, I will love, especially after week one, since we are week one already passed. I would
Yeah.
love to see Saquon win it, man. I would love
That's
Saquon
good.
just
I
have
like
a huge
Saquon.
year. He had a great week
Comeback.
one. Just to have that comeback year alone and win that would be amazing.
Yeah,
So,
I like
yeah.
that.
That would be.
I like that
I
pick.
agree.
Okay. All right. What about y'all's Defensive Player of the Year?
Oh, I mean, isn't it TJ Watt hurt? So I can. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't.
yeah, I mean he had a great game.
Yeah,
too.
that's what he got. He's
Yeah.
He had a
hurt.
great
so-
game. Yeah.
I was
Even
thinking
Minka were going crazy on Sunday. I'm not gonna cap.
Hmm.
I thought we were gonna lose that game. To be honest, we should have lost that game. To be honest,
I'm not gonna lie. My Defensive Player of the Year
Defense
pick is actually looking pretty good right now. So
Who's
I mean,
that?
if you
Micah.
said
Micah Parsons.
get the fuck out,
what,
of here,
dude?
man.
Micah's
man.
crazy,
Bro,
bro.
you're so fucking biased.
No,
it's
bro.
actually
In
crazy.
17 total career games, he has 15 and a half sacks. So yeah, man, I'll take that. I'll take that every day. He's just gonna improve.
I mean, if we're really talking week one, then Minka probably is like
Yeah,
leading.
it's Minka,
to be honest.
exactly. It's gonna
Like
be
if we're
Yeah,
actually
Minka.
talking
We're
week
talking
one,
week
then
one.
Minka is leading. Like,
Well,
it's
you know,
definitely
he's
not
Six
your boy.
and a block kick. Yeah,
Yeah,
easy. And
but you
I
don't
include anything else.
gotta just base it off week one. You could also just do it off who you think is gonna win it. You know what I mean? Like, sure, right now Minka would win it for week one, but like for the whole year, do you think Minka would win it?
Oh, that's me as a Steelers fan. I'm just not biased.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
I mean, Minka's always been good though. I mean,
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's been always overshadowed by TJ Watt.
Yeah,
Like, he was
yeah.
spectacular last year
Yeah.
too, but nobody
I think he's
cares.
overshadowed as a safety on top of that. Like when it discussion wise, who's the best? It's never Minka like number one suit from what I hear. It's always someone
Sure.
like Derwin James or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. Defensively though, man. I mean, there's so many different fucking positions where you could go through.
Yeah.
It's really tough. It's really,
I
really
know
tough.
Landon is steaming right now because his bitch ass team got fucking cooked yesterday. You lost to not yesterday. I said you lost to Mitch Trubisky. Just take that. You lost to Mitch
Well-
Trubisky.
Yeah, that's tough.
But-
man.
But that game, both
come
those teams
on.
are playing awful. That's the thing.
Oh, the offenses for both teams were not great.
Yeah,
Unless
they
you
were
were
awful.
Jamar Chase, on
Yep.
both sides, nobody
Yeah.
throw that game away. It was just,
Oh, okay, Landon.
He's TJ's pack. He'll be back in 6 weeks. And I swear, if you guys don't win this division, I promise you, if the Bengals don't win
They're
this
gonna get cut.
division, oh my god, you will never hit the end from me. Just that's my warning. That's my only warning tonight. Because that's your division to lose. And then if you lose this,
Yeah.
All right. So for Cancun and Gray, who's our Defensive Player of the Year?
Hmm.
I'm really probably just gonna go with the solid safe pick, Aaron Darnold.
Okay. Okay.
Bro, it's just
I mean-
like defensive is so hard to choose, man. It's just like it really is. It really is.
That's true.
it is.
I have a question though before Cancun answers. Why is it so
Yeah.
crazy that I picked Micah? Like, I'm not even like dick right or nothing. Like, why is it so crazy I picked Micah? Because I mean, you're gonna sit here and tell me that dude, he's not that guy. Like, he's good. He's gonna be great, bro. So I just don't say it's
because-
crazy.
I'm gonna be honest. Your whole season's fucking done.
Oh my-
Yeah, pretty much. If you guys don't
Yeah.
get the right QB, get everything else together and everything, and plus the drama, like I wouldn't say drama, but the issues between Zeke and Pollard and all that shit figured out too. It's looking like this season's kind of a wash on next year for you guys, but it all depends. It's the Cowboys are so unpredictable.
Yeah, they are.
Like, I really don't know how reward based goes for football sometimes. I don't know if it goes with record. And
I think when it comes
in
to
general,
I think when MVP and like obviously like that being the biggest award, I think that matters.
that probably matters.
Yes,
yeah.
but I feel like for defensive player of the year, it's just straight statistics for the player alone. That's how I look at it, but I'm not too sure.
Look at
like,
my Steelers last year.
and I'm not being biased, but like, what if Sauce Gardner really doesn't give up a touchdown his whole first season?
Yeah.
Like,
That's true.
he did that in college, right? What if he
Yeah.
actually leaves that on in the NFL? He almost gave up one to Mark Andrews week 1. And
Yeah.
he did, stop it. But what if he actually didn't give up a touchdown his whole first season?
I mean, but do you
We
think?
suck.
But you got to think about other corners though who don't give up a touchdown. So yeah, he could also be elite at that position. But if another corner has like quote unquote the same statistics as him, then what would push Sauce over him? Yardage, maybe.
The thing is though, with
Yardage.
like those kind of awards, especially like defensive player of the year and like offensive player of the year, it's very like script driven. Like for example, defensive player of the year last year with TJ Watt was like, oh, he's gonna break the record. He's gonna break the record, and that was the story for that because throughout the entire season was like, oh, it didn't matter about everybody else in the team was playing amazing. Like once again, Minka Fitzpatrick wasn't amazing last year, but nobody cared because TJ Watt's history. So it's also script driven. So like for example, if for some reason Parsons plays phenomenal and kind of keeps like let's say the Dallas Cowboys keep afloat, there's a script for him. If Sauce, for example, the Jets have a chance to make the playoffs, there's a script driven.
Well, we're not. I'm gonna be honest. We're not.
But
we're not.
Yeah.
There's an off chance that, hey, I didn't think the Steelers were going to be in the playoffs last year. I thought we were going to suck the whole year. We somehow made the playoffs. I don't know how the hell we did it, but we did it. So it's like, for example, if
I can see I make a playoffs again this year, to be honest. I can see I make a playoffs again this year.
I don't think they do it with Trubisky. I think they do it with Pickett.
Not with Money Mitch, man. Not with Money Mitch.
I think they could. I really believe they could.
It all depends. It all depends because it's like once again, just like last year, our defense carried us. You think Big Ben did all that shit? Big Ben couldn't even pass 30 yards.
Defense, yeah.
Like it was the defense that carried, right?
That division is stacked.
Yeah, I'll go Aaron Donald though. I'll be safe with that one. I'll just go with the GOAT defensively.
All right, that works. All right, Kenko, who are you thinking?
Probably, I'm thinking Derwin James or Nick Bosa. I'm gonna go with Nick Bosa.
Okay.
He's pretty good.
That works. All right, so who is y'all's pick for comeback player of the year? So normally comeback player of the year goes to somebody who either had a big injury or that normally, and then they come back and play good. It's either that or somebody who just like, for instance, I guess you could say, what the fuck? Oh, okay. You could, like somebody who could also be in that conversation is like Baker Mayfield maybe because he wasn't in like a good position with the Browns and now he has like a monster season, just something like that. I'm just giving like an example. So
I'll start. It's either I think Michael. I mean, I got Olave as offensive rookie, but I think they can coexist with Michael Thomas.
Okay.
I think Michael Thomas. He balled out.
That works.
Let's stay with Saquon, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I was.
If he don't win, just having an incredible offensive year, then he has to be the comeback.
My pick for this was Winston, Jameis Winston. That was my pick.
Oh yeah, Winston ain't bad. Is he? Michael Thomas or Winston?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Michael Thomas.
All right.
Nah, I don't think Winston got a chance.
I don't know, man.
I like him, man. I like Winston, bro. I like him.
I didn't like.
Bro,
Winston
did you see him week 1?
He was bad the first half.
The first half he was not good. Second half he locked in. So
he was really good.
And now he has a weird back injury now too. So we'll see how that goes. But that was my pick before this week. So yeah. All right. Now we're gonna move on to division winners. So I'll just go from the top to bottom. If you don't know the teams, I'll let y'all know. But I'm sure y'all do. AFC East. Who do y'all have winning?
Bills.
Yeah.
Easily the Bills.
Okay.
Easily.
Yeah. Literally everybody said the Bills so far. What about? Let's go AFC South next.
I would say Colts, but that is
I would
a bad
like-
division. That's a bad division.
It's a toss up right
that-
now. It's crazy.
Their division's really tough this year. It really is. Honestly, man, it's really between Colts and Titans. I mean, Texans might give a little fight. I'm gonna say Titans.
Okay.
I don't like the Titans after
I
what
don't
happened
either.
with the Giants. Oof.
Yeah, at least they competed though, man. Like the
True.
Colts fucking
They
reeked.
tied.
Yeah. You said you got Colts, Cancun?
Yeah, I got Colts.
Okay. Let's go AFC North next.
Probably go Ravens actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely Ravens for me.
So me, Kurt, Blacko, and Tue all had like a trend pretty much for like, so we all picked the Bills for the East. We wait, what the fuck? Well, yeah, okay. We all picked the Bills for the East. For the South, everybody picked Colts, but you, Greg, and then everybody's picked the Ravens so far for the North or South, whatever. You know what I mean? All right, let's go to AFC West. Who y'all got for AFC West? Which I think is the hardest division to choose from.
It definitely is. It definitely
So
is.
before week 1, I would have probably said Raiders, but Carr did not look good. I don't know
That's
what he's
true.
doing. So I'm gonna go with Chargers. I think Chargers win that division.
Okay.
I like the Chargers, but I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
That's not a bad pick either. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's a case for every single team.
There's a
Not
case
the-
for all
not
of
the
them. There's a
Broncos.
case for all of them.
Nah, I
literally.
don't think the Broncos. I don't think the Broncos. I don't.
I'll get-
Niners. I'm gonna say they're the bottom of.
I think-
that could be true too, but honestly, they're the bottom of all of them. I don't see the Niners.
I don't think personally the team is the Broncos. I think they're gonna be last in the division. That's my opinion.
So in this for that one, I chose Raiders. Beckelo chose the Broncos. I want to say yes. Kurt chose the Chiefs. Two-Way chose Chargers, and then obviously Gray chose Chiefs. He chose Chargers. So
It's all over the place with that one.
yeah, that one's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go NFC South. You got Panthers, Falcons, Saints, Bucks. This one's
Bucks.
okay.
Bucks.
Bucks.
It's either
So
Bucks or Saints. But
I said Saints. Beckelo chose Bucks. Kurt chose Saints, and Two-Way chose Bucks. So we're gonna go to my division. Fucking NFC East, man.
I mean,
Look,
Y'all gonna sway
man.
y'all's opinions, but go ahead, man.
I would have said
Yeah.
Cowboys, but Dak's out. So Eagles.
I will say Eagles if Dak was not out. I literally would say Eagles if Dak was not hurt. Like I was Eagles no matter what. I'm not even kidding.
Okay.
I was Cowboys because I thought. I mean, I like the Eagles too, but I think the Cowboys. I thought they had a better team, but they're clearly injuries and
Yeah.
definitely gonna affect them.
It's not even Philly boring now that I live here. It's just the truth. It's literally the truth. It's the truth.
All right. So let's go ahead and go NFC North. Bears, Packers, Lions, Vikings.
Oh. Ooh.
That one's actually close. Like looking back at it now, like week 1, it's actually pretty close.
I like the Vikings.
Yeah.
I like the Vikings. I mean, their offense, they have a stacked offense. Cousins, he's always solid. You could talk shit about Cousins, but he's always solid.
That's true.
And they have a really good defense. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Packers.
Okay.
I think that one game, I believe, wasn't it at Viking? I think it was the
it was
Vikings.
against the
home.
Vikings, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, at their home. Yeah, they usually don't play good. So yeah, I think that was just like a game that was kind of like okay.
It's just really
Yeah.
eye-opening that they really just don't have any receivers, though.
Exactly.
They really
That
just
too,
don't
that
have
does.
any weapons. Literally
So
none.
It does, but
Here's the thing about that though. Last year, the same thing. Week 1, Rodgers didn't play. They got blown out. The same last year. This is why I don't look at Week 1 for a lot of
You
things.
can't. You can't.
Because
Yeah.
of injuries, because of scripts and such. I still think, I always said Packers were going to win the division from last week before all that shit happened. I still stand by it. And the reason why is because this division for me is so. I would be surprised if anyone wins this division, honestly. And the reason why I say that is because it feels like it's such a weak division. I'm sorry, it's always been a weak division for me. I never really it's always been Rodgers and then everybody else. And even now it's like it's still Rodgers and then everybody else. And I think the Vikings are really nice. I wouldn't be surprised if they do win the division, but I still think Packers figure it out and they take it.
I mean, I don't think
I just don't see it with the receivers, man. Like, look, last year they looked at Adams so much, man.
Yeah, they did. To be
Like,
fair, they
dude,
did.
they looked at him so much. I didn't see anyone from that team week 1 that looked like they're gonna be the guy. I literally didn't, you know.
I mean,
And did what's his name? Lazard.
He was out.
Yeah,
He was
Yeah.
out.
it was
out.
Romeo Dubs was the main guy that game.
Yeah.
So
So
I mean,
go ahead.
I think, like I said, the problem with the Vikings is injury. Like if they're healthy, I think they can do good. But if they're injured, like Dalvin Cook and all them, then I don't. Yeah, 100%.
They're tough. They're tough, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
They're good
just-
offense.
I just can't see them being healthy for the whole season.
So before week 1, everybody picked the Cowboys for the NFC East on the podcast, and then we all picked the Packers for that division also. So that's kind of interesting.
Look, before Dak got hurt, I didn't see them having enough weapons offensively. Y'all have a pretty solid defense, but offensively, I just knew y'all was going to struggle to score. And y'all showed it before he got hurt, man. Y'all really struggled. Did y'all even score a touchdown? No.
Hell no.
Like,
I'll put it like this. I'll put it like this real quick. So I knew the first week and then the second week we were gonna have trouble because Gallup isn't playing. He's still hurt. Still technically, he's not gonna play till probably 2, 3, or 4. I don't know when he's coming back. But with him coming back, that's another deep threat receiver that takes a lot of pressure off of CD Lamb in the slot. Takes probably the number 1 corner, and him getting doubled takes that away. And then Mike McCarthy's a fucking idiot. Doesn't know when to run the ball or pass the ball. So I mean, like.
I don't know why
I'll tell you I'll tell you what I think is going to happen with our division and our game or our team or whatever. Here's what I think is going to happen. I think if we want a fighting chance to do anything, we go ahead. We sign Will Fuller. We sign him for our 3rd receiving option while Gallup comes back. I want us to trade for Jimmy Garoppolo, but it's not going to happen. Knowing Jerry Jones, he's 87 years old. He does not care. He just wants money. It's not going to happen. And then we need to sign a right tackle, man. Because we're going to have Jason Peters come in at left tackle. We're going to move our rookie back to left guard. Our center's fine. Our right guard is Zach Martin, so we just need a right tackle. That's our only hole once Jason Peters plays on the line. So
I'll tell you this much, though. They're going to take the time of Gallup. Gallup is not going to play the week 4 at the earliest.
You don't think so?
Because Dak being out, honestly,
Yeah.
do you see a reason why to push him forward very early? There's none.
I mean,
Right?
no, I mean, here's how I look at it. If we don't sign somebody, I say yes. But if we do sign somebody, then he can take his rest. But we just need a number 2. We need a number 2 right now if we wanna win and actually fight for the division and playoffs and whatnot. We literally have to sign a receiver or force him to come back soon, which I don't want them to do. I want them to sign Will Fuller or T.Y. Hilton. Those are the 2 people I want them to sign. So we'll see what goes with that.
How's your guys' schedule? What's your guys' schedule?
It's actually not. We play Bengals this week. I know that we're gonna get fucking. I'm gonna be honest. I think our
0-2.
yeah. I think we go 0-2.
0-2.
Hold on. I think we go 0-2, but I don't. I think our defense plays well. I don't
I
don't think Joe Burrow's just gonna light us up, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that happens.
How many games do you think you're gonna win before that comes back?
So I was looking at the schedule earlier. So we got Bengals, then we got Giants and Washington. I think if we can pull shit together by this Bengals game, get shit going, I think we can beat both of them. We got Rams. We're getting cooked by the Rams. Then we got Eagles. So according to Jerry Jones and whoever else, so basically with Dak's injury, he just got a plate in his thumb. So the only thing that's healing is the stitching on top, and they want him to rest his hand or whatever so it doesn't do anything else to it. So they said he could be back in 4 to 5 weeks. Realistically, I think it's going to be 6 to 7, maybe even 8. So I don't think he's going to be there at the Eagles game. I think he comes back next week, the Lions game. So after that, we have Lions, Bears, Packers, Vikings, Giants, Colts, Texans. So I think
That is hectic.
Huh?
That is hectic. I'm not gonna lie. For him to come back to that, that's kind of hectic. I'm not gonna
Yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be. It's gonna depend on if we sign a receiver and when he's coming back. Like we need a set time for when he's coming back instead of he's gonna practice this week, but we're not sure. Like we need a set time. So like we need to know like if we need to actually get a quarterback because Cooper Rush he knows our offense, but he's not like a fucking good quarterback. If we're being honest, like he's a backup quarterback, dude. So I don't know. I feel like if we make the right moves, I feel like we could win the division, but we'll see. I trust our defense a lot. Huh?
I think you can beat Washington, but I don't think you beat Giants because the game against the Giants, it's gonna be probably very run heavy. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be very
Yeah.
run heavy, and the Giants have one of the best run defenses in the league. So
Yeah.
I don't think you'll win that game. I think you can beat Washington. I think you can beat them, but I don't think you beat the Giants. Personally, for me, I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I think we're gonna move a lot to the run game with Zeke and Pollard. We're in a 2-back set probably, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not even like mad. I'm just like annoyed because it's like we got fucked over, and then we got like minor injuries with our line, like Connor McGovern, and then defense we got Basham and Kurtz who also got like minor injuries, so that's kind of annoying too. So that's my thought process on that, man.
Dude, my thought process, if he was not hurt anyway, I was still gonna fucking suck. I don't understand why you think they were gonna be good, bro.
Because our defense is nice. Our defense is nasty. Our defense is good.
The offense is kind of questionable. Besides running backs.
We just need a receiver. That's all we need is one receiver.
Yeah.
This week we were playing with CD getting double covered, and then we have an undrafted rookie, and then Noah Brown. Noah Brown shit. You expect Dak to throw for 400 yards against Tampa Bay with
Why did you guys trade Amari? Like,
fun fact, this is crazy. We didn't need to trade him. We didn't need to cut Lyle Collins. We didn't need to do any of that. But no, I'm not 87-year-old Jerry Jones, so I couldn't tell you why we did that, man. I'm gonna be honest.
I never understood that shit.
And real quick, as much as people like to hate on Diggs, can we give him respect for this week? He did good this week. He did good. He did very good.
He gave up a touchdown.
Dude, we're not gonna act like that catch wasn't fucking insane. No receiver, no cornerbacks.
Did he give up a touchdown?
Is Sauce Gardner covering that? No.
Yeah, because he would have not gave up that touchdown.
Dude, that pass is literally out of bounds. Mike Evans leaned back 17 feet and caught it. Stop it, bro.
Okay, so how the fuck he played good if he gave up a touchdown?
The pass was so bad, he jumped backwards and was level to the ground when he caught it. Like, what? That's a crazy catch. That's not like an insane dude.
Good route, better catch, easily still cooked them. I don't understand what you mean that he had a good.
I agree. It's kind of
yeah.
Whatever,
it's like
bro. Whatever, bro. All right, man. NFC West. Who's y'all's picks? You got 49ers, Cardinals, Rams, Seahawks.
Rams, bro.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, they didn't.
Dude, they got dicked by the Bills, but like overall, man, I think the Bills is just the team to beat in general this year.
I think Bills are the favorites, and it was hangover.
Defense. Oh my god, that defense is nasty.
Super Bowl hangover. That's the thing too.
God.
All right.
That team's.
So y'all weren't here for this. We'll do this later for y'all, but for our picks of the week for the player, so we had players of the week. So I chose Derrick Henry and Michael Thomas. Derrick Henry didn't do shit. Michael Thomas did pretty good. Pickens didn't really do anything. Kyler, he did okay. Olave, he did okay. I'd say I kind of won with that one with Mike T and Derrick Henry, but we'll see how that's whatever. Sleeper of the week, I chose Pickens. That didn't really work out. I don't know. I get Blackula chose Jonathan Taylor. I don't really know how that's a sleeper, but Jonathan Taylor, and then Kurt.
He didn't do much.
Right? He didn't do much, honestly.
I mean, he didn't. And then
mid.
Kurt said Mike Williams. I don't think Mike Williams got a catch last game. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't think he did. Yeah,
I don't think he did.
Shit.
And then
He didn't do shit.
And then Two-Way also chose Jonathan Taylor. And then for
he only got traded like 4 times. Williams.
And then for picks of the week, I chose Broncos and Bengals. Went 0-2. Blackula chose Colts and Titans. Then
damn.
Kurt chose.
This is terrible, bro.
Kurt chose. Kurt chose Jacksonville and the Eagles, and then Two-Way chose Giants and the Rams. So yeah.
So Two-Way was the only one that actually got his picks right. That's
Rams lost.
I would have got mine right if not.
Wait, he said Rams there. Never mind. So Kurt and Two-Way got the closest though.
Yeah, I went 0-2.
I'm surprised nobody said Bills though.
Is it Vrabel? Or is that
I don't remember. Whoever it is, the play calling is dog shit. I am so sorry. There were so many ways they could have won that game, and it just blew that.
Just don't understand. Y'all had 2 picks, and y'all could have chose any games, right?
Yeah.
Any games.
I mean, you're gonna sit here and tell me you're not choosing Bengals over Steelers and Broncos over Seahawks.
Those were reckless. I didn't choose.
It was not a safe win easily like that. I would have not been my pick. No.
No, I would have said like Bills, Colts, or or
Come on, Colts versus Texans. That's a
how the
pick.
fuck did no one say the Ravens? How did no one say the Ravens?
I wanted to say. I'm saving the Ravens.
Hold on. It's because Connor's rule is if we choose a team,
you can't choose them again. You choose them one
Otherwise,
time.
I would have chose the Ravens. That's an easy pick.
Yeah.
That's an obvious one.
I wanted to say
that. Well, you could choose whoever plays the Jets probably like 8 times out the whole season, and there you go. There's your pick.
Boy, yeah, but that's some bullshit.
Or Chiefs. I don't know how people didn't pick the Chiefs.
Divisional games are never a lock. Exactly, Landon. You should know that.
I don't know.
Okay, well,
I trusted Joe Shiesty once in my life, and that motherfucker sucks. So, but now he's not gonna suck. He's about to have a comeback fucking week against us, dude. So I'm ready for that, man.
Are we doing this week 2? Are we doing week 2 picks?
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and do it now. I'll give y'all the schedule for this coming up week. We got Chargers versus Chiefs, Pats Steelers, Panthers Giants, Jets Browns, Colts Jags, Dolphins Ravens, Bucks Saints, Lions Commanders, 49ers Seahawks, Falcons Rams, Cardinals Raiders, Texans Broncos, Bears Packers, Bengals Cowboys, Titans Bills, Vikings Eagles. Every game on there is close except like 3 of them, dude. I'm gonna be honest. There's some close ass games this week.
Which ones are not close to you?
To me, the ones that aren't going to be close is Bengals, Cowboys, Titans and Bills, and Packers and Bears. I think Packers are going to fuck them up bad.
You don't think Rams and Falcons is going to be close? You think that's going to be close?
I don't like Stafford right now. Stafford had a crazy week, dude. I'm being honest.
That's because it was the Bills, one of the best pass defense.
I don't know.
The Rams are gonna go into that game.
That you can throw that in there too for sure.
They're gonna kill the Falcons that game. Yeah, that one's
that's
close.
not good. That's not gonna be close.
You get that in there,
Mike.
Shout out to Mariota though. Shout out to Mariota. Hope he has a good comeback.
Okay.
I like Mariota a lot. I guess where do we start?
Okay, I'm thinking, man, because I don't want to waste a pick, so I'm thinking. Because you gotta choose. Statistically, you have to choose every team one time. So.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, Greg and Cancun don't really have to worry about that, but me and you do. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I feel like there's gonna be a few upsets in this.
There's definitely some upsets, 100%.
There's.
I think the one I'm not gonna pick because for obvious reasons is Chargers and Chiefs.
I'm good
that
off
game.
that.
That can go either way.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch that either.
I wouldn't touch it.
That shit's insane.
Browns look fucking horrible too, bro. So I can't even take them against the Jets, dude. I'm fucking good.
Yeah, I'm good off that game.
Well, I honestly got us winning this week.
That's fair.
I had us winning before the season started. I mean, I did my whole schedule for the Jets. I had us losing to the Ravens, and I had us beating the Browns. So I still believe even with Flacco, we're gonna beat the Browns. So yeah.
It doesn't really matter for us. So we could pick obvious ones.
I mean, you could. I'm thinking Colts. Nah, fuck that. Never mind.
Ooh, I'm gonna be spicy. I'm gonna be spicy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna choose one obvious one and then one that's like a really fun one.
I like that. Yeah, you should do it like that. At least one, one easy.
Yeah.
So the one that's a little bit like tricky, I'm gonna say Seahawks beat the 49ers.
I like that pick. I'm not gonna lie.
I think
okay.
I like that pick.
Wait, you have the Seahawks beating the Niners?
Yep, I have Seahawks beating the Niners.
Damn.
I'm not convinced by Trey. I think Trey gets better as the season progresses, but right now I think he's being a little shaky. I think he actually benched
the weather, though, to be fair.
Back.
You have the Niners starting the season 0-2?
Yep. I'm staying.
That's bold. That's very bold.
That's very bold. I think the weather was the reason. I'm gonna
go a little spicy with that one because that one looks like a fun game. And then the other one I'm gonna say, kind of a more safer pick in my opinion. I'm gonna say Bucks beat Saints. So I'm gonna go Bucks over Saints.
Okay.
That's probably a safer pick. It's kind of chaotic too, but like.
Dude, I actually don't know who to pick.
I mean, I know one of them.
Okay, well. So I think I got mine.
Okay.
For my, I don't know if I want to say this is safe, but I feel confident. I got the Lions beating the Commanders.
That was going to be my pick.
If there's going to be a win for the Lions this year, the Lions this week are looking fucking good to win. So
But
I like Lions over Commanders.
bro. Commanders were looking good last week too on offense.
Yeah, they were
Wentz
looking
was
good. They were
dotting
looking
them,
good.
bro.
But who were they playing?
Fucking Jacksonville,
And who were the Lions playing? The
the
Eagles.
Sheagles, yeah.
They lost by 3 points against a real good team, and the Commanders beat a team they should have beat easily anyway. So, I mean, I
That's
just
fair.
think it might be a close game overall, but I think the Lions do get the dub.
Okay.
And
I
the
would.
other team
You're
I
fun.
probably would choose. Honestly, I got Broncos over the Texans.
Okay.
I got Broncos.
Okay.
They're gonna get their dub next week.
Okay. I'll go ahead
Okay.
and tell you mine. I'm gonna go Lions with him. I like that pick. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm going with the one a little riskier. I got Pats over the Steelers this week. I think Mac Jones is gonna have a bounce back game. I think he's gonna have a bounce back game this week. So yeah, man.
That's an interesting
Nah.
one. So
I
like
That's
it.
not happening. That's not happening. No way.
We'll see.
I'm gonna be right now. I'm gonna be real and say this. That can happen, but I think.
Well,
the
anything's
Steelers-
possible. Yeah.
Oh,
anything's
yeah.
possible.
Anything's possible.
But I think I don't know. The Steelers' not offense. Their defense was even without TJ.
Bro,
dialed in,
they're gonna
man. They're
fuck
dialed
him
in.
up. They're gonna fuck this guy up. They're literally gonna fuck him up, and their offense is still gonna score. I just don't see.
Yeah,
the
that Steelers
Pats.
defense is good.
No offense. Their offense is dog shit. No TJ. So why didn't you win, Landon? Why didn't y'all beat us? We lost. We lost TJ towards the end of the game, but y'all still lose. Because Evan McPherson decided I can't kick a football anymore.
Ah,
Eh,
shit.
I mean, shit. That's not my fault.
I don't think their offense is dog shit at all. I mean,
Titans-
Bengals defense is actually pretty solid.
Exactly.
And I think they have a better defense than the Patriots. So, if anything, just Landon speaking to, you should just say that your team has a really good defense and play good D on the Steelers, but they're gonna score way easier against the Patriots than they did against
Wait, am I did they kick the field goal on third down or am I tripping? Is that the same? They kicked on third down? The field goal?
Which one?
Was it?
Bengals. Was it that? The Bengals, they kicked a third down? They could
Yeah,
have
they did.
what
They did.
Yeah.
what they could have
Yes.
done, they could have hold the ball. They could have like just went down like if the snap went bad and just redid it again.
But the thing was, is that they wanted McPherson to get in a spot like 20 yards away, 20, 30 yards away. He's
Yeah, but
been
you
automatic there. That was the whole point. Say, okay, let's just finish the game off, be done with this, and then he still missed anyways, which was terrible.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if
They
it
could-
was
I
Evan
feel like-
McPherson, he probably
I
was
feel
on
like
cut.
they should have redid that. They should have redid that, to be fair. If it was a bad like hold or snap whatever. I saw it was pretty bad.
How the fuck is she spamming? What the fuck? How did that work?
They probably spaced a bit.
You got emojis. For mine, I mean, I disagree with Connor, but I'm not gonna use that as my pick. I'm probably gonna go with Giants. I think that would be because I think their run game, especially. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the Panthers, especially. I mean, Robbie Anderson's good, but I don't know what's going on with DJ Moore and Baker.
That's Baker.
And- Yeah, and then I would say for my safe pick, I would probably say the Rams. Probably go Rams.
Okay, that's fair.
That's a safe.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
All right, so just refresh. I chose the Lions and Pats. Becca chose Seahawks, Bucks. Greg chose Lions, Broncos, and Cancun chose Giants, Rams. Correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now we're just gonna run through last week, do a little speed run over all the games real quick, and then yeah, man, we can get into next week's games. Talk about who we think's gonna win them. So first we got the Bills Rams game. I'm gonna be honest, Bills obviously nasty, but I think Stafford looked horrible. Regardless of it being the Bills, I think Stafford looked horrible.
He looked bad. He looked
like,
bad.
Very bad.
Did.
So I
He
mean,
did.
anything else? Have anything to add on to that, or? did
I
cover it?
mean,
Um,
it just
No,
he
go
needs
ahead.
to
Go
get
ahead.
he needs to get more familiar with Allen Robinson. That's the biggest problem is
Yeah.
he's just doing it too much to cut, and you
No.
can't do that.
I mean, honestly, the Rams is still going to be a great team this year, but I think we're overhyping even before the season their offense. I think they're not going to be as good this year.
They're
Their
not-
running backs is already showing
Yeah.
that they're going to struggle again this year. Cooper Cup is Cooper Cup. He's the man. You know what I mean? That's all you have, and literally, that's all you have. I didn't like Allen Robinson to begin with. There was rumors before he went to the Rams that he was trying to go to the Jets because we'll give him the bag, and I was hoping we didn't fucking make that move because I literally don't think he's that guy, man. He might be like a red zone threat, but when you need a fucking first down or anything like that, you're not looking his way, man. You're not looking his way.
Exactly.
They don't have a slot receiver. They're not as good as offense than it looks on paper, man. And I just think they're gonna have a struggling year offensively. Their defense will play amazing, and they will win games off that. But the
They
Bills
didn't,
dicked them as they should.
Yeah.
they didn't bring OBJ back. They didn't bring OBJ back.
He a Cowboy.
I know he's out. I know he's out, but they need to bring him back when he's healthy. They need to bring him back.
They should.
I'm just gonna say this right now that the Bills are in the position where even if Josh Allen has a bad game, their defense can literally carry him to it.
Exactly.
Which is very
Yeah.
dangerous for the teams because we've seen this before, where like if your defense is so good, like look at Tampa 2 years ago. There was games that Tom Brady was mid. I seen it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the defense didn't matter. They carried them. Okay, it's okay, Tom. Just get us one touchdown, maybe two, and we'll do the rest. And literally, that's what happened. I think this is the exact same thing happened with Josh Allen. Josh Allen's just a lot younger. I think he's better. I think, yeah, Bills are them. They're them. I'll just leave it at that.
Not only that, I mean, easily from this game alone, that easily could have been the Super Bowl last year. And I think the Bills would have won that game in the Super Bowl if they were the ones that were playing instead of the Bengals. So
1000%.
Yeah.
they just
1000%.
showed it. They just showed it week one.
I
That's
agree.
all.
Yeah. I gotta say one thing. I know anybody who had Cam Akers is pissed on fantasy.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Fuck Akers.
Oh,
I wasn't
my
pissed.
God.
I was not looking at him at any drafts, man.
Me
I only had him
either.
one draft
Exactly.
though. I only had him one draft though. That's it. I
I-
only had him.
I told every single Cam Akers owner to draft Daryl Henderson. If
Yeah, you
don't
need a
do that,
Henderson.
that's on
Yeah.
you. It's
Yeah.
on you.
I only
If you're
got.
gonna get
I,
Akers, get him. Yeah.
I wasn't that sold, so I only got him one draft. That was it.
Okay.
Yes, I don't believe the run games.
Yeah.
Everyone's after Todd Gurley. Didn't
Dude,
trust them. So.
Nah, fuck the analysts though. They actually mislead. Like they weren't saying anything. That's
I'm gonna
their
be
problem.
honest. I never listen to analysts, dude. I kind of just go
Yeah.
off what I think. I'm gonna be honest.
I know, but they're usually ahead on things. They usually know if players are gonna start or they're gonna, and
That's
they didn't
true.
know.
I think they were hyping him up for that little playoff run when he
Yeah,
was
they
healthy
were.
a little, how he was playing in the playoffs. And they just ran off with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
All
I
right.
remember that last year.
Move on to the next game. I think this was the most entertaining game of the week. Lions Eagles. Eagles won. But here's what I will say. Passing game for the Eagles is looking strong. Running game is looking a little. I don't know. It's okay.
Good thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Defense was not looking good for them. Not gonna lie. You had Jared Goff dotting you up a little bit. So had Swift going a little crazy. Swift and Javonte. What's his name? The backup running back. Can't think of his
Jamal
name.
Williams.
Jamal Williams. Thank you.
Jamal Williams.
He was just running all over him. So I mean, I'll say their offense looks good. Their defense does not look good. But Lions, man, I like the Lions, bro. I like them. I think they're gonna have a way better season than people think.
If they just
agree.
didn't have Jared Goof as a quarterback, they
Literally.
would be so much better.
I
Literally.
just think they're going to have a mediocre season just like last year. They're just going to be as close as they were last year, too. They stay close in games, but they just can't finish it. And I think it's going to be the same thing this year.
Okay.
Well, I mean, last year they got blown out by the Eagles. This year they actually made it pretty
Yeah,
close.
but they had a lot of close games. They definitely had a close one
That's
with
true.
the Eagles, and their defense did look a little suspicious, the Eagles. But they do have a couple young guys. You know what I mean? Defensively, they literally just made a couple trades that they're probably still adjusting to the scheme. I'm not giving them any excuses, but I think they'll get better along, the season. But look, man, all that shit talking to Hurts. I mean, yeah, he didn't have a throwing touchdown, but I think he's the real deal, man. And I seen you talk shit about him literally last week in here, right? So
Here we go.
the only thing I want to say on that, you said he was ass. You said he's ass. You said he was ass last
I don't
year.
think he's that great.
Okay,
Yes.
but this is the thing. Your excuses for Dak this year is literally weapons.
He doesn't have a receiving core besides CeeDee Lamb. Yeah.
Okay, and who was Hurts' weapons last year?
He had Devonta Smith,
A rookie,
who was nice.
just like CeeDee Lamb. Just like CeeDee Lamb. Now in his second year, he had a rookie just like CeeDee Lamb. He also had who? Jalen Reagor? Who else did he have? If
what are you
anything,
trying to say?
I'm saying now he actually got weapons. He got A.J. Brown. He got Devontae in his second year. He got more weapons now, and he's showing now why he's going to have a good season. You cannot judge a quarterback that has no weapons like the excuse you're having for fucking Dak now.
Okay, I get what you're saying. That's actually a good point. I'm not going to lie. That's a good point. But I say it like this. We saw against the Lions this week so far that he used them blitzing, and he showed that he was rushing to his advantage this week, which is something we know he can already do. We know he's a good running quarterback. We know he can rush. We know he's good at that. His passing was like mediocre, like it was last season. He literally targeted AJ Brown almost like 70% of the time. All the passes went to AJ Brown. AJ Brown was, but you also got to understand, Lions secondary is cooked. They don't have a good secondary.
Okay, but here you go. See, you give it to your guy that is cooking, that's literally fucking up that defense, right? So they couldn't guard AJ, so why not keep throwing it to him? But if he is getting clamped, I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, Devontae Smith had no catches.
Nothing.
He had nothing. So if you are clamping up AJ Brown, I promise you that will open up Smith way more than how it was week one. Because I'm sure Smith could have had some grabs week one. It's just that A.J. Brown was just dicking their defense, so why not just keep feeding the man that's literally eating? Yeah. So for what you're saying, that they were just feeding AJ against a team that couldn't stop him, well, there you go. If AJ is a little box than he was, then they have weapons now that you don't have to rely on just your number one receiver. Last year, Hurts literally only had Devontae Smith. That's why he was scrambling for his fucking life every single game, man. And he's still going to use his legs now with weapons.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put it like this, right? He had 4 targets, he had 0 catches. It's whatever, right? But my thing is this. There's a difference between Devonta Smith and Reagor versus CeeDee Lamb, who's a slot receiver, and then Noah Brown. Like, dude, there's levels to it, bro. CD is, in my opinion, CD is miles. I don't know about miles, but he's way better than Devonta Smith, in my humble opinion. I think he is. But
he's definitely he's better. Devontae just got the speed over him, but I mean he is better.
But the thing is, you'll see a lot with Devonta. He's not always in the slot. He moves around a lot. CD he's slot or die, dude. That's all he does. All he does is play slot receiver. So when you have a slot receiver who is getting doubled, like this last week, he was getting doubled the entire game. Yes, he had like 11 targets, only 3 catches. Motherfuckers doubled. Dak couldn't make a pass off because he was getting pressured. Whatever. But my whole point is with Hurts is, yes, he's a great runner. He's a good running quarterback. He has great IQ when he gets out of the pocket. That is true. But his passing, I didn't see anything last week to make it be like, oh my God, he's a great passer, man. A.J. Brown was dogging them. He was dogging them, and he all he had to do was hit an open man. I didn't see some like
bad throws though.
But I wasn't seeing him making anything like I wasn't seeing anything that separates him from the okay like passing category, in my opinion. So like, damn, like he's good. Like I didn't see anything crazy. I didn't see anything crazy.
Let's be fair. This is only week 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Jalen did a decent job for what he.
Yeah, he did good. He had a good week. Good.
And like what Greg said, like if there's, it's like the saying goes, if it works, keep going with it.
Yeah.
And they kept feeding 8. Like there was times where Smith, Devonta was actually open, but the thing is that he's better though. He's open too. Okay, let's keep feeding him. This is working.
He had 126 yards. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he cooked them. He literally cooked.
Yeah, he had a great. AJ Brown had a great game.
Also, Detroit secondary is actually decent. Let's give him.
I mean, it's okay.
It's not amazing, but
it's like mediocre compared to like a lot of the other secondaries. It's mediocre. That's how I'd put it. Like they, I don't know. I don't think they have a lot of depth in the position. I think they have like the 2 players who are like okay, they solid, but like nothing crazy in my opinion. But back to what Greg was saying, I get what you're saying with the point you're trying to make, but I just don't think Hurts is anything spectacular. I think he's like a good quarterback. I don't think he's top 15. I think he's a good quarterback though. But if he be top 15, he bottom of the 15. I want to.
All I know is before Dak got hurt,
Sure.
You chose the Cowboys
Yes.
winning division, and when
100%.
you said that, you said because Hurts his ass.
Yes.
It sucks that Dak did get hurt.
Yeah.
Because if he
Yeah.
didn't, I still was going to see Hurts have a better season than Dak. And it's sad we won't see that now, but you was going to see it.
I'm gonna be honest. The way I look at it is this: we're gonna hate on Dak because he's gonna have nothing to do with nothing happen for him until Gallup comes back. Like we need that. It's like let's be honest. No team can do anything without two receivers. Like let's just be real. I can't name another
back to
team.
my point.
There's a few quarterbacks.
Back to
that
my
can-
point for last season, Hurts having no receivers besides a rookie Devontae Smith.
Rookie Devontae Smith and fucking Jalen Reagor is better than CeeDee Lamb and Noah Brown.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
If you're gonna say it's
Jalen Reagor's pretty ass,
close with
Have you seen
CD,
Jalen
with
Reagor?
CD and Devontae Smith.
Yeah,
Now
CD
you're-
is better.
His own hand.
CD is better.
That makes
Jalen,
no sense.
listen, CD is better than Devonta. Jalen Reagor shits on Noah Brown. Noah Brown is an undrafted rookie who's been sitting on the bench for 6 years. He only played because we didn't play Tolbert and Gallup is hurt.
Yeah,
No.
Did Jalen even
Jalen
fucking
Reagor's
play week 1?
He's getting traded for
I don't
fucking late round picks.
Literally.
Noah Brown isn't getting traded. He's getting fucking cut. That's how bad he is.
And Reagor's gonna get cut soon. Rager's all speed. He's not no hands.
think-
But
I
last
think-
year when we had weapons, Dak was fucking crazy. He was great. But nobody likes to talk about how good he was last year with receivers.
No, people did talk how good he was.
Dude.
I
They
think more
were.
so the fact.
Yeah.
people
I'm-
agree with
I-
that.
A lot,
Let's
to be
not do
honest
this.
with you.
Dude,
Let's
all-
not do
I'm
this.
a-
Let's not do
Listen,
this.
I'm a Cowboy besides Cowboys fans. I always heard this. Oh, Dak's mid. He just has fucking Amari Cooper. Yada yada yada. Okay, what does it matter though? You give a receiver, if you give a quarterback good receivers, good shit is gonna happen. And in my opinion, when Dak has more than just CeeDee Lamb running in a slot, getting double covered, if he has two options, which will happen when they're all back late in the season, whatever, you're gonna see Dak is still that guy, even with two options. Even without Amari Cooper taken away off of Gallup and CD, he's still gonna be good. I promise you, bro. And we need to get off this fucking game because we've been talking about the same fucking three things for like an hour, bro.
Next
I
game,
just-
please.
I mean, yeah, it's just the fucking owner's got it. I don't know why he got rid of
Dude,
Cooper.
I wish I could say what I want to, but I can't wait till Jerry Jones is up out of there. If you get what I'm saying, dude. Real shit. So next game, 49ers Bears. Crazy weather game, but I'm gonna be honest. I still don't think Trey Lance is that guy. I think Justin Fields is better than Trey Lance.
Yo,
But
It was a battle of the mids.
I
That
swear to God, on my game.
Also, Mitch was out.
Because I put a little description. So like for the Bucks Cowboys game, I put Cowboys versus Bucks. Lord have mercy on me. And then for the 49ers Bears games, I put Battle of Ass. So there we go.
I mean,
I would
Fields
say-
is good.
Look, 49ers, I thought they were going to win. I would have
Same.
chose them for week 1. I actually had a parlay with them in it, and they sold me. I mean, look, Fields looked really good, man. He looked good.
He did.
And Trey Lance, I mean, it's starting to really question why, they're trying to keep their boy as the backup because he might get benched at any time if he play like that again. I'll say that.
Exactly.
To be fair, I would say the weather. I mean, obviously, yeah, he didn't play
Yeah.
good, but
Yeah.
the weather, because the weather usually benefits the worst team. Usually that happens every time there's bad weather. Usually the worst team benefits.
I agree with that. The Trey Lance is going to have at least 4 weeks. If he don't win any of those games, then Jimmy might get into the conversation like, okay,
Yeah,
we might have to go back to our boy.
But
You know what I mean?
I think
But he has at least 4 to 6 weeks to prove himself for sure.
I think
I'll do
people
you
are
one better,
overreacting a
though.
little bit.
Are we overreacting? I'll tell you this. I'll do you one
I
better.
think-
I think
People
that
are,
for some reason, this is why I chose Seahawks over the 49ers. I think they're gonna start questioning things as of this week.
I
If he
just-
does not beat the Seahawks, they're supposed
okay,
to
if he doesn't beat the
I'm
Seahawks, yeah,
sorry.
that's gonna be.
I'm sorry.
Here's what I want to happen. I want Trey Lance to be a demon for 2 weeks
Me
straight,
too.
and then Jimmy Garoppolo's a Cowboy. That's what I want to happen. That's what I pray to God to happen.
Yeah,
but-
you would love
Yeah,
that.
dude.
You would love that.
absolutely.
Even if that happens, fucking Jerry Jones won't make it happen.
But I think
already
it
know,
is
bro.
something that we should be worried about, honestly. Because I think Jimmy easily wins that game if he started.
Dude, I think
So
Jimmy G
that's
is
just,
miles better.
I want to know if Jimmy plays.
Here's what I think they should do. They should do how Green Bay's doing it. How Jordan Love ride the fucking bench until Jimmy Garoppolo was cooked. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo's like an amazing quarterback, but he plays that system perfectly. Like that's what he does.
He knows the system well.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So why he's not starting with the team they have, I don't get it. I think they're rushing Trey Lance way too soon. I think he should have sat out at least one more season to see how
So
Jimmy
you think
does.
2 years? 2 years? Oof.
Yeah.
I mean, they just teams don't like sitting teams don't like sitting quarterbacks for like 2 years. They usually do a year.
Especially first round pick quarterbacks.
Yeah,
I get
especially
that.
that high. Especially that high,
Bro,
you do not.
But you got to look at it. Why? Because 49ers are a winning team, right? Everybody would say they're a winning team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
they-
so
yeah.
now why put a new system quarterback in just to see what happens? Like I think that's a
Because It
waste.
felt like they met the ceiling. When you feel like you met your ceiling and you
Yeah.
can't do
Yeah,
that, then
you want to try
you
something
want
else.
change.
That's
And that's what
fair.
happened the last couple of seasons.
That's
Yeah,
true,
they
though.
went to
That's
the
true.
Super Bowl, they lost. Cool. But then it just the same shit. You'll put the 49ers as a winning team, but do you see them winning anything? No.
Fuck
it's
no.
like the Philadelphia 76ers. Do you see them winning
It's
anything?
just-
Probably not. But they're a really good team, though.
It's gonna
Shout out
hurt
that.
with them having Elijah Mitchell out too. He's out
Yeah.
for like what 8 weeks.
Oh,
He
wow.
always gets hurt though, so I'm not
Yeah.
surprised about that shit at all. All their running backs always get fucking hurt.
Yeah.
True, but still gonna be a.
All right.
Especially-
Go ahead, Cancun.
So especially with Debo, he doesn't want to rush as much this season. That's
Well,
what
they
he's
always
not
run like 3 running backs anyway. They
Yeah.
never just run one running
True.
back. They always run 3 anyway. So I don't think it's gonna be a big difference with him out. Obviously, he's a good running back, but they play a lot of running backs anyway.
Yeah. All right.
Fair.
So if you got something to say, go ahead.
No?
Okay. Next game, we
Like,
got Steelers Bengals. I'm gonna let y'all talk for a second while I do something right quick. Give me a second. Y'all go ahead. Steelers Bengals.
Well, Blackula, you could take this if you like. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Good. I got this
Yeah.
one. So, man, that first half, boy. So, holy shit. Am I concerned about Joe Shiesty? No, I'm not concerned about him whatsoever. I think it was more so how great the Steelers defense was than more Joe Shiesty was playing bad. Did he play bad regardless of that? Yes, he did. Like, let's not deny that. He had some questionable choices. He had a lot of move. Like, he did okay especially towards the end, but Steelers defense is like, I don't care what anybody says. I know this might be dick sucking on my own team, but Steelers defense is top 5. It is a top 5 defense. It has the weapons. It has the tools. They're good enough to carry you to the playoffs. That's how good they are. Bengals defense, though, don't sleep on the Bengals defense. I know Mitch Trubisky didn't play that good of a game, but the Bengals defense is actually solid. Like,
That's good defense. Yeah.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
good defense.
it's
Like,
bad.
they did everything right. I know people hate Eli Apple, rightfully so, of course.
Burt
But
toast.
the defense is actually pretty solid. I like Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon had a good game. It kind of sucks to see Najee go down and everything, but I think this is either the craziest or one of the craziest games I've seen in a couple of years,
Yeah, it was
where
pretty
like
wild.
the kickers could not
Mm.
just hit to win the
Yeah.
game. But it was pretty exciting. Not gonna lie.
I mean, I obviously was watching the Jets game for the first half, like what was going on with the Steelers and the Bengals. But all I seen was Joe Burrow just getting fucking picked off.
Yeah.
Like that's all I was seeing in my feed. And I mean, yeah, there's nothing to worry about there. He's gonna be fine. He literally is gonna
Yeah.
be fine. And that just shows literally how good the Steelers defense is and how good they're gonna be all year. TJ Watt, hopefully he is good.
6 weeks.
I don't know if have they said anything with that?
I'm kind of curious about that because like 2 doctors said he needed surgery, and then he went to the last one, and they're like, "Oh, you're fine. Like you only have to be out for like 4.5 weeks." He getting something injected to him. Fuck it, he's playing. Who cares? But what I gotta say about the game is Joe Burrow looked a little iffy that game, but he'll be cool. Like Greg said, I think Jamar Chase, in my opinion, Jamar Chase is the best receiver in the league. I think Jamar Chase is that
There's a
guy.
case.
So
I'll say
I think
just
there's a case for him. I don't think even myself.
actually, I
love
lied.
Jamar Chase.
Second best, not Devontae, bro. Devontae, that
Yeah.
guy.
I know
Devontae
JJ
won,
is.
bro.
Over him, Cooper Cup, I'd say over him. Do I think he's top 5? 1,000%.
I think they're all in the same category.
Jefferson's not in this conversation.
No, he's in that
Jefferson's
conversation.
there.
The top
I
four.
was
I'll say
gonna
Justin
say-
Jefferson.
Yeah, it's
Jefferson.
Jetta's, Devontae, Cup, and Jamar. Those are the top 4. That's how I look at
Like,
it. And
yeah, I'd say
there's like
this spot would be like,
I like Chase over. No,
uh,
actually no.
let me
Cup is
think.
nice.
who would be the number 5 spot?
That's a good
Who's slot
question.
there?
Keenan up there. I think so.
Keenan's definitely up there, but
I can't fucking think, bro.
It's gonna. Well, I feel like a lot of these wide receivers. It's still week 1. I mean, Michael Thomas.
Stephon Diggs? Would you guys put Stephon
Oh,
Diggs?
Diggs. Thank you.
Stephon
Yeah.
Diggs? Okay,
Diggs.
perfect. Clark said the same thing.
Yeah, okay.
You're talking top 5?
Yeah, top 5.
Diggs.
Yeah, I can put him there.
Yeah.
I can
Hey,
put
but
him there. Right?
but if Michael Thomas, if he actually plays like he did like 2, he could be up there.
there.
He can be top
Good
10.
route runner.
I think he can be top 10 this season.
Dude,
Yeah.
hold on. I gotta say something. Debo's not top 10, buddy. Sorry, he's not a top 10 receiver, man. Sorry.
I don't,
he's not.
I don't fully
No.
consider Debo as a receiver though. He's kind of a combo.
Debo's not a
He's a
top 10
hybrid.
receiver.
No.
He's the number 1 fucking Swiss Army knife
Literally.
player. That's
Exactly.
literally it.
He
does it all.
He's destroying on
He's
crack,
fucking
dude. That's
disgusting.
all he is. All right,
Dude,
so
stop. Okay, stop. If
Dude,
you think Debo
no,
was top
he's
5, I can't take you fucking seriously.
He's
I
not.
just.
No, but
I'm
what about
sorry,
top
he's
10?
not, like,
You guys think he's top 10? I mean,
Debo, he
he's
could
top
be in
10.
discussion
Yeah, of
top
course.
10.
he
yeah.
could be, but I don't think
top
he
10.
is.
Yeah.
I think top 10. Yeah.
See,
I'd say
top 5, the
No,
only
top
person
five.
that I would take out for Diggs is probably Mike Evans, because Mike Evans gets slept on every single
Evans good too.
fucking year.
100%.
And he just has killer seasons every single year. You
Better
can't
than
stop
any
him in the
fucking
red
Steelers
zone.
receiver. Okay, I mean, like, yeah, Debo's better than Deontay Johnson and Pickens. What do you want me to say, Bands? What does that fucking even mean? Like, what? But he's still not better than Diggs. You can keep crying about that, though. Diggs is better than him.
Yeah, I'm taking Diggs out the top 5 because Jettas and Chase are crazy. Adams is the best receiver, and Cooper Kupp statistics just say he's that guy.
Of course you can.
No, I'm
No,
putting
Mike
Diggs,
Evans,
bro. He dig
100%.
Ramsey. He dig Ramsey.
I personally would still.
But
Ramsey got cooked.
overrated, man.
Ramsey got fucking
Ramsey's
cooked.
overrated.
We gotta have that
Well,
conversation.
yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, we didn't even talk about that. We'll have it now.
All right, I got you.
Here's what I gotta say. People, you got 2 types of people. You got people who think he's overrated like me, and you got people who think he's a fucking god. Okay, so if Diggs were to do that in one game, I'm just saying, if Diggs were to let up 9 receptions and have a perfect cornerback rating, people would lose their fucking mind over it. But when it's Ramsey, oh, he just cooked. Yeah, it's whatever. He's overrated.
conversation.
Why did you gotta put Diggs in this conversation? Like, who gives a fuck about Diggs?
we're not gonna act like
Diggs is nice.
Hold on. Diggs is nice, but let's not act like he's not the most talked about cornerback because of Cowboys fans. Let's not act like that's not true.
Well, you're
He
the
is.
majority.
You
He
literally
is.
just said why, because Cowboy fans fucking dick ride him so much and try to put him in the conversation
my
already as
point is
being one of the
this.
top corners.
Because my point is this: if that were to happen to Diggs, nobody would shut the fuck up. Let's be real.
Oh shit! Because it's literally funny that you guys think he's a top corner.
He's up in that
So it's
conversation.
Okay.
He's
I'll
up in
show
that
down.
combo.
Do you think he's better than Ramsey? Even though I don't even like Ramsey. Do you think he's better than Ramsey?
Yes, I think he's better than Ramsey.
No.
He's not-
Oh no! My fault.
not
I
bad.
thought Ramsey. No.
No.
Stop.
Stop.
Yes. I think Ramsey is better. Yes, I misheard what he said. Yes, I thought he said, "Do you think Diggs is better or Ramsey's
Jair.
better?"
You think he's better than Jair?
Alexander?
Yeah.
No, he's not
He's
better
better
than.
than
He's,
You'd be
he's
lying
not.
to yourself if you
He's
said
not
that.
better than Lattimore either.
What about AJ
exactly.
Terrell?
It's close. I think it's close with Terrell. A
No,
lot
it's not.
closer than people
No,
do.
it's
I
not.
think it is.
No,
I think it is.
AJ's a dog. I'm
AJ's
sorry.
very
AJ
good. I think Diggs is very good.
I mean, AJ did get cooked by Michael Thomas.
He
week
did,
one,
he
but
did,
it's
but he
Michael
did.
Thomas,
I
so-
mean, yes,
But it's
that
Michael
is
Thomas.
true. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Actually, here's a conversation I want to have. Okay, here's the thing about conversation I want to have. With cornerbacks, do you feel that if they get burnt one game, that the whole reputation, like not like obviously a knowledgeable person, but like the casuals, if a corner gets burnt, do they think this reputation gets fucking shot for like ever? Because I see it happening a lot.
To some people it does, but I don't like that.
Apple.
It's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, but no,
I mean,
Eli Apple's
yeah.
cooked, dude. I don't even put Eli Apple in that conversation.
I feel like that happens though. Like any player, like if a player gets hyped up and they have a bad game, people are just gonna troll the fuck out of them. That
Yeah, but
happens a lot.
it's not a troll when like I'm starting to see it shit on like actual sites. Like that's not trolling anymore. If someone on Twitter says, "Yo, oh, Jalen Ramsey got fucking cooked like burnt toast," like the Eli Apple thing, that was a fact though. Eli Apple got
Eli Apple's
Apple.
dumb.
That's different.
Yeah.
But
But,
my point is this: it's
Ramsey,
like I'll put it like this, right? Jalen Ramsey had a perfect the quarterback had a perfect rating on him every time they threw to him. That meaning every time somebody threw to Ramsey, the pass was caught. So it's like for him to be considered like amazing and like sure he's a great corner, but like I think his reputation should, you know what I'm saying, be a little
He's
go down a little
overrated
bit.
100%,
Yeah.
and I agree with that.
I
I
agree.
think he is in
But
fact
as a
overrated.
corner,
He
he's
is.
still really, really
Yeah,
fucking
he's
good.
really
Yeah,
good. Yeah, it's only week 1. I get that, but
Week
if
one.
we keep seeing this
agree.
trend, that's not
Okay,
good.
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
I agree, but I don't think I think it was just the Bills. The fact is the Bills. That was like the week 1 type of thing. It's the Bills.
Yeah,
So.
and also
Yeah.
people forget when the defense is constantly on the field, they're gonna be tired. Like people forget that shit's a thing. Like
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm not making excuses for him. I still think Ramsey did play bad. I don't care anybody says he did play bad, but people forget these things do occur, and
Look at you.
Ramsey has best years on the
That's
Giants.
not true.
I
though.
agree.
No, I'm sorry. What did you say? I'm not hating on Ramsey to validate Diggs. That's not why. I've never really thought. I thought Ramsey was a great corner, but I don't think he was. I never thought he was the best corner except for like one season, like that. Like I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. I thought he was like the best corner at the time. But now, no. There's too many corners. You got Alexander, Lattimore, and etc. Like there's a lot more corners that are in that conversation now. In my opinion, I think the best corner goes to Lattimore or Alexander. But that's another topic. But. So, next game, we got Colts-Texans. That game was fucking crazy. I don't even know what to say. That shit was just ass.
I don't know how the fuck the Colts are supposed to dick them.
Bad play calling again.
Yeah. But I heard I heard a stat. It was like the Colts haven't won a season opener since like since like 2013. Like I forgot what it was. It was like a few years ago. They haven't won a season opener. So
I think
that's
the last
my,
season opener.
my biggest take on that game is I think Davis Mills is actually a good quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck they talk about him like he's bad because he's actually
Texans.
pretty fucking solid. I mean, he had a good game. He played good last year too. I don't understand. And he only has literally fucking Brandon Cooks. I mean, he threw 2 touchdowns, I think, to OJ Howard. Who the fuck else he got though? And they just got OJ Howard, like literally, like he don't even have weapons like that, and he plays good every single fucking game. Like
you know why they hate Mills though? It's because he's a part of a draft class that is hailed as one of the best draft classes in recent memory.
I don't even understand how. Who was in that draft class that was actually good so far?
I think he had the best QB season of any of those.
He did. He did. Look,
like.
I am not. Wait. He's part of the class with Zach Wilson, right? And
Zach Wilson, Trey Lance,
2021,
all of them. Yeah,
Trevor Lawrence.
He probably had the fucking best.
He had one of the...
I mean, maybe you want to give it to this fucking loser from the Patriots. Maybe you want to give it over to him.
Okay, I mean, okay,
there's a case. Yeah, I'd say Mac Jones had the best.
Yeah, I mean, just check down fucking King, because that's all he did though. Like, all he did was fucking check downs. Like, I think Mills is probably the best quarterback so far from that class. That actually has been proven himself.
Here's the quarterback. It's Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance. What the fuck? Okay, so we got. Dude, this list is weird. All right, Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Fields, Mac Jones, Davis Mills. I mean, I don't think he's the best one out of them, but I mean,
my favorite is Fields.
He won't be the best one, but
he probably won't be the best.
Yeah, he won't be the best.
He's been showing he actually been playing probably the best since his rookie year. You know what I mean? And it's just not getting talked about at all. Literally,
that's true.
I've been an advocate for Mills. I said Mills is nice. He's on a terrible team, and he's doing whatever the fuck he can to at least try win some games. And also please. I know if we're talking about Mills as well, please give Brandon Cooks his flowers. Holy
he's
shit,
nice, man. He's I mean, he always been, and now that he's the true number one, like he's still showing it, man.
He's underrated. People sleep on him.
Every year, every team he's been on, whether it be the Cowboys, whether it be on the Texans. I think what was the other team he was on?
Who won the Cowboys?
No, the Cowboys. He was on the Pats. He was on the Pats as well too.
Yeah, he was on the Pats.
Yeah. Every team he went on, he would cook. Every team didn't matter.
And let's not forget, like a lot of people were saying, Colts have a good defense. So I mean, they tied with them. Mills had a good game. Cooks had a good game. I obviously thought the Colts were going to win pretty easy. So that's why it's shocking to me that I'm not even talking about the Colts. Because, I mean, even looking at the fucking stats, Jonathan Taylor had 161 yards rushing. Michael Pittman had 121.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck? How do you lose that game? Like,
Yeah.
that shit makes no sense to me. But that's why I'm giving more credit to the Texans than the Colts, because I thought the Colts were going to win no matter what.
Me too.
Yeah, I agree. And the thing is that once again, another week's passing by, and no one gives a shit about the Texans. The Texans did really good that game. I watched the whole game. I watched a bit of it with my boys in Discord. I watched the whole game again after. The Texans had a good game. Like they played as bad as they should have lost that game. They just kept coming back. They kept coming back. And the thing was, the Colts has an amazing secondary too. So it's not like it's just some Jags team that lost, like Carson Wentz, what he did to them. No, this is a good Colts team, which is like nice from top to bottom, and they got cooked. I don't care what anybody says. It might have been a tie. I know I think it's a W in my opinion to the Texans. It is
W, 100%. Yeah.
Amazing team.
All
Fun team
right.
to watch too.
Saints Falcons. I gotta say this. Jameis Winston did not look that great in the first half. Second half, he looked good as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. The way he was passing and playing, I thought he looked really good in the second half. I think Michael Thomas is back. I think Michael Thomas is gonna be that guy still. Mariota, I thought he did pretty good. I thought Mariota did pretty good.
He did really good.
I thought Mariota did
really
pretty
good.
good.
He did good.
I mean, it's a Saints defense that has a really good defense. He played good.
Mhm.
He played
Yeah.
good. I thought for this one, the Saints were going to win easily. Easily.
Same.
I'm not even kidding. I thought they were going to fuck the Falcons up.
Me
I
too.
literally thought it was
I
going to be a
thought so too.
blowout. Yeah, so for the fact that it was close and the Falcons were winning most of the game on top of that,
Yeah.
credit to them. I mean, obviously they lost. But I think, Winston obviously stepped up in the second half.
Mhm.
Their receivers, though, I'm still questioning their offense still.
Here's what I gotta ask. Yes, Cordell actually, even though I know you, Greg, you drafted him fantasy, and Pep was like, he's fucking ass, don't draft him.
Right.
Yeah, he's good.
And he
right?
killed.
Yeah,
He killed.
But my question
serious.
is, are we gonna start questioning Kyle Pitts? Because I mean, not yet. I mean, because last year in my opinion, I don't think he did nothing crazy. I mean, he was just like he was a good tight end, and I mean, he now 19 yards on 2 receptions. I mean, I don't know.
Look, I didn't watch this game. I just seen highlights, so I can't really look at the targets for him. But is he getting looked at? Like,
people
I can't really like.
Mm,
I don't know, man, because he got all the fucking tools in the world, man.
I agree.
He literally got all the tools in the world,
everything.
man.
He's
fast. He could catch.
He was targeted.
He's good.
He was targeted 7 times, caught 2.
So he
For
caught 2.
for 19
7.
yards.
I think he's a little overhyped because like of how he was like when he was drafted. But I mean, he's good. He's still good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
overhyped for sure, especially how early he got drafted for a tight end.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, in tight ends, arguably, in my opinion, at least in the offensive side, the most expendable position. It's
Yeah.
tight end can do a job. It's not that hard of a job.
Let's be
It's
honest.
something on point though.
Can we? This is gonna sound kind of crazy, but some teams like you don't even need a tight end on your team. If you really think
What?
about
Don't
it.
even use a tight end.
Yeah.
Do?
No, not
You-
every
you
team
mean, like,
uses
what
a
do you mean
tight
by
end.
that?
Like
I mean, you
like
need
not
at
every.
least a fucking blocking tight end that
Yeah,
can
you need a
run
block.
around.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, but
You
with
need a
certain
block,
teams,
yeah.
like I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I know like a year or two ago, fucking like people would instead of using a tight end, they would just use a fullback who already knew how to block, who's built like who knows how to block instead of using a tight end and just running on an extra receiver. That's what I've seen. That's like I don't know. Tight end is like a position that's not like you don't need to be like you don't need to have an amazing tight end to like win anything. Like you know what I mean? You
The tight ends is more important for if they could block good and good. If they're a good catcher and could
That's
block
just a
for you on
plus.
top of that,
That's
you're gonna be really good and you're gonna play a lot. You know.
Kittle was so because
No,
he was a great blocker, but also a great pass.
Yeah, I mean, because you got to think of it, it just opens up your offense. Because if you're blocking good, you're going to run a lot. And then when you're thinking they're going to run and you're a good tight end, that's how you're going to get open, you know?
Yeah.
So
And
they're important if you're really good at it. But yeah, I guess you really don't need one. But if you have a really good one, it's a huge benefit to you.
That's true.
Yep.
And some of these quarterbacks, they rely on tight ends. I've seen some of these quarterbacks, they throw a lot to their tight ends. So.
Yeah,
Some of them.
it's literally their safest target.
Yeah, like
a lot of
Dak
the
and
time.
Schultz. They pass it to each other a lot. So, All right.
Yeah.
Just that kind of, he has no vision, so he's just had no choice.
And like Mark Andrews, I think he's gonna do good this season. Lamar's gonna
Really?
pass him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really
Moore's
good.
top 2, in my opinion. Tight end. Don't care what anybody says. It's Travis.
Him and Kelsey.
Him. I would say personally for me, Waller, in my opinion.
Okay, that's fair.
And then
Interesting.
then from there it's kind of like Kittle and everybody else who we want to place there and there. But those are my guys. Like those are the guys I'm like, okay, these guys are here. Everyone's like here, and then
It's not a big rankings when it comes to tight ends. Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
Kels, Kittle, Andrews, Waller.
Oh,
and maybe
where's
Pitts.
Kelsey?
I
He's a
literally
Travis.
that
He's a
was
Travis.
Kelsey.
yeah. He's number one
He's
in
the
my
best.
opinion.
Yeah, my fault. I thought you said Waller and then Andrew. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, no.
Okay, so let's
Well,
go.
at best it's third. At
Yeah.
best.
All right, let's go to the next game. Ravens Jets. Y'all need a fucking quarterback, man. Let's be honest. Y'all need a
Yeah.
fucking
I mean,
quarterback.
look, I could easily talk about this game. Well,
Go
obviously,
ahead.
we need a fucking quarterback. Like,
Yeah.
dude, our line, still offensive line, is fucking terrible. Like, Mekhi Becton, a fucking bust, how it seems. Like, we drafted him to be a good tackle for us, and he can't even fucking play a game for us. But look, the only thing I'm gonna say about good for us, our defense actually looked amazing, man. I mean, the scoreboard says differently, but we shut them down to only 10 for the first half, and our special teams literally gave them 7 alone. So you can't even
Yeah.
blame the defense for that. We had Lamar box, and like I said, DJ Reed and Garner literally gave up 9 yards together combined, and it's really just Garner that gave up the 9. So
Yeah.
that's 2 of our starting corners.
The defense is good.
Yeah, look, we're gonna fucking suck with Flacco as a quarterback, though. I knew the Ravens will win. They're gonna have a really awesome season. I think they're gonna win the division, like we said. But just look, don't sleep on my Jets, man. Look, we gonna win week 2. Y'all gonna see,
Who
man.
y'all play?
We gonna win
I don't
week
remember.
2.
I don't think anyone's actually sleeping on the Jets. I always say, even last year, I would say the Jets secondary was actually even decent last year. It wasn't amazing, but it was decent. But
Right.
now this season, everything coming into place, they were good. And yes, you're like you said perfectly. If you watch the game, your defense held your own. It's just when your QB is Joe Elite Flacco, you can only do so much and get so much.
Our
done.
defense
So,
is way
yeah.
more on the field than the offense. They're gonna give up points
I'll say this.
if you just keep them out there. You know what I mean?
Also,
So
I love your receiving core. I love your receiving core. When you get
Yeah,
to
your
what
receiving
need,
core- your
whether it's
receiving core is
Wilson or
good.
not, I love your receiving core.
So,
Fucking
You still want to
smooth.
keep Flacco as your guy for
no,
right now?
no. I forget his name because he's literally in our practice squad right now. But
Yeah, that guy was not bad.
the fucking Mr. August, we call him. Literally fucking forgot his name. I really
Yeah.
wanted him to make to be the
played-
starter. I don't even like Mike White. I
Wait,
think
is it
Mike
the
White
dude?
fucking
Oh,
sucks.
Mike White. That's what I was thinking of.
Dude, Mike White had that one good game and then just yeah.
No, not Mike White. I can literally tell you right
Yeah,
now.
it's not Mike White. I know because he had that one good game and then he hasn't performed since then.
Jets
Who?
quarterback preseason. Streveler. That's
Yeah,
his
that
name.
guy.
Chris Streveler.
Yeah,
That's
that
his
guy.
name.
Dude.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
even
he
know
played
who the fuck
good.
that is.
He played good preseason. I'm surprised he didn't.
He played amazing. He was literally our best quarterback in the preseason. I thought he was going to actually get a shot, and he didn't.
I'm surprised
So-
Mike White went over him.
Couple things.
Yeah.
Jordan says Jets with Jimmy G. I don't think the Jets really need to waste assets to get Jimmy G for like 4 or 5 weeks. I'm gonna be honest.
No, we're good.
So-
And honestly,
Yeah.
Zach Wilson's already practicing without
Yeah.
nothing. Like literally not even a knee brace or anything
Yeah.
on him.
Yeah.
He's going to be back probably even sooner than they say.
Yeah.
So he'll be back soon. And like I said, I really believe Flacco will win for us week 2. I think he has a better game. He actually fucking does way better than he did. He don't have to throw 59 fucking times. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. We're gonna be 1-1. I just knew we was gonna lose to the Ravens, so I'm not surprised
Yeah.
about that. But I am happy with how the defense played. So
I will
I'll
say
take
this.
that.
Once again, this is going back to like your offense with your team. I really do like Michael Carter. Like him last year, like him here again. I know you guys have Brees and everything, and I know that situation. But you can't. I don't know, Michael Carter, man. I really like him a lot. Like him last year.
I love him. I think Hall is just like when it comes to an athlete, Paul just has all the fucking tools. Like he's
Yeah.
faster, he could catch, he's strong. He did have a
Yeah.
fumble, but overall, Paul is just a better player. But
Yeah.
like Carter, as a player, just as a person, not even as a player, I fucking love that guy. And he plays with heart literally all the time. So yeah, I mean he's gonna be on our team no matter what and still get a lot of touches. Yeah, and another thing, and I didn't see him at all really week one. He did have a lot of catches, but I think Elijah Moore is gonna have a huge year for us.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
yes,
like Elijah Moore.
Yeah, I
Wilson,
like him so much, man.
I'll
like him so much.
I'll say this because you're talking about earlier, like I don't know what was said, but I think you said people like sleep on y'all and shit like that. I think the reason that is because y'all don't have like a star, y'all don't have like a big name player for people to like. Oh shit, he's on the Jets. Like I think with a lot of casual fans, they overlook teams like the Jets and the Lions and people like that. I'm gonna be honest. So, but I will say this:
it's crazy. Like we literally we're not even one of the worst teams in the past 20 years. Actually, we have more playoff wins than a lot of other teams in the past 20 years. But we get fucking laughed at more than teams that gets praised more than us. Like it's fucking crazy.
I mean, you can kind of like the highs of your franchise, like the last like 15 years, and the lows also come with like, you know, for example, Mark Sanchez.
butt fumbles crazy.
But
I always say this. I don't even diss Jets fans. The only time I diss them, they would try and compare and say, "Oh, we're the big boys." No, you're not. You're not on the big boys table yet.
No.
I always said how much I like your team's offense. You guys will get there eventually, but just health. It's just health, man.
Yeah, I think it's a big year this year just to show that we could compete, and that's all I want.
Yeah,
And we win at least 6 games, I'll be happy. That's all I want, man.
I can see you guys winning 6. 100%.
isn't it like? I mean, yeah, it's overdue. Isn't it like you guys missed the playoffs? It's been a while since you guys.
It's
missed
been
the playoffs.
we're actually now with a top team without making the playoffs. Like the drought, we're number 1 on that.
It's bad.
All right, let's go to the next game. I really think this was a short one to talk about. Jags Commanders. I'll put it like this: Jags fucking still suck. Commanders defense is okay, and Commanders offense is good.
Carson Wentz is not as bad as people say he is.
That's true.
That.
I'll say this about Carson Wentz.
Carson
Carson Wentz sometimes make the most crazy fucking decisions I've ever seen a quarterback make, but when he doesn't do that, he's a decent quarterback.
Yep. I'm not going to say about this. It's just a game.
I'm not high on him still, but
I'm not either, but I mean, he's okay.
Yeah.
He's better than people.
Jags, the dumbest fucking thing they did was just pay every free agent in the world just to come to them, literally.
But they
like that's just gonna fucking help. Like like they had to. Like they didn't want to work off the draft or anything like that. They just paid every free agent in the world and thought they were gonna be good. They're still gonna suck.
You guys think that? You guys still think Trayvon Walker's the good pick for them?
No.
No, I don't think so. I don't.
Yeah.
No. All right, next game, Packers Vikings. We kind of talked on it earlier. A-Rod has no receivers. Their defense is still looking decent, I guess you could say. It's like, okay. Jay Jett has fucked them up. Kirk Cousins. I mean, it's just like, it's simple shit. Packers offense looks stinky. Yeah, I mean, Vikings, they look normal.
They usually don't play good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, a lot of people still have Packers winning the division, which is understandable. Just, just for who they are. And, they still got a solid team overall. But, their weapons really scare me, man. It's a concern. And if none of them step up to be the true number 1, then they're really going to just struggle every week offensively,
No, I get that. I understand that.
Hold on real quick.
Rodgers?
Okay, go for it. I want to go back to the last game. A said Trayvon had a sack and a pick. I didn't even know that. I'm be honest.
I'm be honest. I didn't know he had a fucking pick.
Me either.
But I still don't think he's. I still think because wasn't it like before the draft he was like 3rd round talent or 2nd round talent? They said that he.
I mean, so was the lineman we drafted. He was like the 15th ranked lineman in the draft. Well, we took him and now look, he's fucking good. Like he had 1 flag and that's it. That was the only bad thing he did all game. So I mean, I don't think I don't know.
They're using Walker just like how they use Parsons. They're literally using him the same exact way. So.
I think it was an early pick for sure. For where he went, I think it was a bad pick. But, I mean, I don't know.
I agree.
I think he could work. I think it would work out. I don't know.
We'll see.
No, he's a good player. I just didn't know. I didn't think he'll be the #1 pick. That's all.
Yeah,
You know,
everyone's surprised.
that's all.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's fair.
All right. I mean, do you have anything else to touch on Vikings Packers at all?
Just that Aaron Rodgers is gonna retire in the next 2 years.
That's
it.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
He's gonna go off them perks
Yeah.
and leave, dude.
Jay
He's
Jett
already
is-
mentally checked out. You can actually look at him. He's
Jay Jett is
Yeah.
gonna be really good. Jay Jett is.
No,
Top
yeah.
three
I mean,
receivers.
honestly, when you
Top.
really even talk MVP, he might be in that discussion this year. You
He's
know.
gonna be nasty as a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, who?
Jay Jett is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
paying attention. Okay. Giants Titans. I'll speak on this because I actually watched this game from the beginning to end, pretty much. Saquon Barkley, I'm telling you right now, if Saquon Barkley had like a good O line, I'm telling you right now, he would beat the rushing record in a single season. That dude is so fucking good, it's crazy. Like,
Well, they have a better line this year, and that's
They-
why.
yeah,
he
yeah,
actually got
they
the
do.
game.
They have a better line.
They
No,
do.
they do.
But
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, imagine that dude on like just the best one I could think of in recent years, like the 15 through 17 Dallas Cowboys O line with like the Marco Murray era. Put Saquon now on that line, dude. That shit is insane.
Yeah.
It's
But
crazy.
they did have a good, like, I mean, the draft, they drafted 2 linemen, one in the first round. What's
Yeah.
his name? Who the fuck is
Wasn't
the
it-
guy they took in the
Was
first
it Evan
round?
O'Neal? Was it Evan O'Neal?
Yeah, they got
Yes,
Evan, you know,
yes.
which Evan was being talked about going #1 for a while in the draft, you know, and then you get him like with the 8th pick or whatever pick they had,
I was
7th.
and they got defensive players.
Yeah.
Dude, that
And
was actually a really
he
good
obviously got hurt and he's not playing. Giants, look, man, Danny Dimes still probably not the answer for them.
Right.
You don't know who's the real #1 guy receiving
But
either
they
for
could
them.
But
Wow, I
if
like what
they
you're looking for. I actually
if they
like what you're
tank though, they can try to maybe get Bryce Young, CJ
They're on the
Stroud.
come up again, though.
I
100%.
have-
And they just showed that just beating the Titans, though. You know, like they're going to compete this year at least. They're going to lose probably a lot of games, but they're at least going the right route. You know what I
mean,
mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I agree, but I would probably tank, try to get a good quarterback. Cause Danny Dimes,
Real quick,
Yeah.
to touch on what you said, Kent Kuhn, about Bryce Young. I don't know if you watch college football like that. I watch it here and there, and every time I watch Alabama, Bryce Young just doesn't look that good. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, I'm not high on Bryce Young either, but he is one of the most talked about quarterbacks.
I mean, because he plays for the best team. But I'll put it like this.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably still going to be the #1
Yeah,
quarterback
yeah,
taken,
probably.
though, you know?
I'll put it like this.
I like-
I think he's Spencer Rattler with some fucking IQ. I think that's what he is. Like literally, I think that's what he is. But I don't know. Moving on, we got Raiders Chargers. That game was good as fuck. I don't know if anybody watched it. I'm sure some of y'all did. I thought that game was
a
good as
game.
fuck. Chargers win that game by way more if Keenan Allen does not get hurt. That's
Yeah, it's a tough blow. I actually
And
had him in a parlay winning, even though
I
not
thought
lucky in that one.
Eckler
But
was kind of disappointing.
Eckler just didn't do anything.
Yeah, it was a
let's
little
just say this: if this was the same Raiders team from last year, it would have been a very nasty game. Devontae Adams alone
He saved them.
kept them afloat.
Yeah,
That boy is special.
he's just showing why he's still the #1 receiver in the NFL,
Exactly.
man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly,
that dude is
bro.
special player.
Special,
because
yeah.
I'm telling you, man, Carr was playing mid as fuck, and
he had a
this
bad
man,
game. Yeah.
boy, man, Devontae Adams is different.
That's why I thought they're gonna do so
dude.
well.
Also, Justin Herbert. I don't know what to
He's
say
him.
anymore about him.
He
I
pretty
don't know what to
he
say.
nice.
He top 5. In my opinion, he top 5.
He's him. He's him.
Hey,
He's him.
You know?
I don't know if I'm gonna say that, but he is.
Me
him.
either. Yeah, I'm not the same way.
Really? I think he.
I think he's 6'7". I think he's 6'7". I'll say this: people like to put
Okay,
Burrow.
that's fine.
People love to put Burrow top 5. I don't think he's top 5. I don't think
Burrow's
Burrow's
not
top
top
5.
5. Burrow's not
Nah,
top
bro.
5. I like Burrow though.
Nah.
He's
Yeah,
not
I like him. I like them both.
He's outside. He's not. Herbert
Nice.
though. Herbert's top 5 in my opinion. Herbert.
I think you think about the top 5 QBs. Okay, I'll ask you now. Top 5 QBs at the top of your head. Go ahead. Think about it.
You want me to do it?
Do it.
You're
Yeah,
not
go
gonna
ahead.
like my opinion. You're not gonna
You know
like
you're gonna
it.
put Dak in
You're
top
gonna
5.
have
Really,
fucking
we already
Dak
know.
in there
Yes,
for
I am.
no
After
reason.
last season,
We already know
absolutely.
that.
After last season, I put him at 5.
Oh, dude.
1 Allen, 2 Mahomes, 3 A-Rod, 4 Brady, 5 Dak. That's how I put it. Dude, I love Dak. I think Dak is a
What?
great fucking
No
quarterback.
way you have Dak in your top 5.
Easy.
man.
Nah,
Easy,
give me
bro.
Herbert. No, give me Herbert.
Go
over-
ahead,
Give me
go
Herbert
ahead,
over
go
Dak.
ahead,
I'm so
go ahead.
sorry.
Go
I
ahead,
love
bro.
Dak too. That's the funny thing. I actually
Terrible.
like Dak a lot. but I'm taking Herbert over him.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
so sorry.
mine's is easily when it's Herbert's in that discussion, like easily
100%.
top
Herbert.
three. You already know 4. Yeah, I mean, A-Rod, Brady around there.
Lamar
5.
Jackson? What about him?
Lamar's
That's
in
what
there.
I'm saying. Lamar,
Mm.
Herbert, Joe Burrow, like they're all in that discussion to all. You can all argue for any of them that they could be
Yeah.
there.
Me
Like,
personally,
look, Lamar didn't
His
play
father.
last year, like at all, really. Like you can't
True.
just fucking forget about him after literally the year before that having an amazing fucking season. Like, how the fuck do people just forget about Lamar like this? This shit makes no sense, man.
The reason why is because he hasn't like played as well as his MVP season. That's why people. That's
what?
why
Okay, since you want to,
last year.
I'm not saying
Actually,
Lamar.
He was
I'm just
hurt
saying-
last year.
Yes.
I know.
But even when he was healthy, though, when he was last, he was good. The thing
Yeah.
I forgot was the whole team as Ravens was injured to shit. Every
Literally, that whole
position
fucking
Yeah,
team,
I'm
bro.
not. I'm
everyone
just
was
saying that's why
injured.
people are. I mean,
The
I think
Lamar
Lamar's
hate
good.
gotta
I'm-
stop, man. It gotta
Facts.
fucking stop.
facts,
I
bro.
mean, Lamar, I have mixed opinions. I think he's good, but I'm also kind of like, I don't know. I don't know where to think of him.
What
Like, I can't-
what is stopping you about Lamar Jackson from considering him top 6, top 7 QB? What is stopping you from saying that?
I mean, I would say he's top 10 for sure. Top 5, no. I mean, what's stopping me personally is, I mean, how do I say this?
What do
Like,
you want to say? His accuracy? He can't throw like
Because
a
I'll put
solid dot.
I'll put it like this. I'll put it
I would
like this
say-
with
I would
Lamar.
say-
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
his
I would-
passing, correct? You would say his passing.
yeah, I think
Okay,
his passing is a little.
So
I think
the
he's
reason
not bad though.
I'll say this: the reason I think Lamar is number 6 and then I put Herbert 7 is because Lamar Jackson has never had a good receiver. Hollywood Brown is a wide receiver 2 at best, but Hollywood Brown was his number 1 receiver for how many years? He's maybe a 3. Hollywood Brown
Yeah,
is not a 1.
yeah. Look, the biggest thing the Ravens are doing wrong is not giving him a true fucking number 1,
Exactly.
man.
I
It's true.
can agree with that. I can agree with it. It's just
no.
Yo, Black Hill,
Yeah,
you're
yes,
lagging
he was good.
crazy, bro. I'm not gonna
Okay.
lie.
Oh yeah, shit, my shit's going.
Yeah, I'm just
No,
letting you
it's
know.
not.
You're good though. You're good. You can keep talking now.
What's it called? Is it Devin I forget his name. DeCoveney, whatever the hell his name is.
That guy
He
looks
plays for the
good.
team now. And then I like Bateman. Always like
Yeah,
Bateman.
Bateman's good.
Always like
Yeah.
Bateman.
Rashad
Good player.
Bateman and I can't pronounce that dude's fucking name. To be honest.
I mean,
Yeah,
this dude had
yeah.
2 touchdowns on us.
yeah.
Fucking Duvernay.
Yeah, Duvernay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Duvernay.
If we're gonna get him on fat, dude.
I have
think
him
it's-
on a couple leagues. He's nice.
Yeah, so he had 2 touchdowns on us, and one of those were actually a fucking
It was a
dot by
bomb,
Lamar.
and
I'm
one-
not even kidding.
Yeah.
Lamar threw a fucking dot on one of those.
He did.
The other one was wide open, but one of those was actually like that was a tough pass to actually make for any fucking like any other quarterback you name top 5. That's a tough pass for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, look, man, he don't have the biggest weapons. A lot of people's doubting him after having a injured season. He's probably in my top 5. He could be in my top 5.
That's
The thing
fair.
He's my top 10.
Another reason why people kind of downplay on Lamar is because the whole running back
Yeah.
MVP thing. He sees what happened. Everyone's seen what happened with Cam to him, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's just gonna end up just like that." So let's
Right.
Or
Dude,
Kaepernick, two people.
which is so shitty because I'm gonna say this right now, Lamar. I don't
He's
care anybody
better
says,
than
Lamar
Cam.
Jackson's gonna have a way better career than Cam.
Yes.
I'm so sorry to
Yeah,
say this.
I agree.
It's a fact. Also, before he was his well, Cam got to a Super Bowl. That's true, and he played very well that season. But let's not forget the Panthers' defense was not fucking elite.
Yes.
Let's not.
Yeah.
Let's just not pretend that didn't happen. Like,
And
Hey,
look
it's
at
just-
who Cam's weapons. He actually had weapons.
But
He
let's-
actually had weapons.
But I remember, like a lot of scrambling quarterbacks, they do not get a lot of love. That's pretty much like because everyone thinks that they're gonna like.
I
fall
mean,
off,
we
essentially.
kind of know why. I mean, we know why, dude.
I mean, we got
We're
guys
being
like-
honest. We know why.
Yeah.
We
we
know
do,
why.
we do.
We
but
know
we're not
why.
gonna
Yeah.
talk about it.
Yeah,
But
we know
it's
why.
true.
Hey,
Like,
I'm
they're-
serious. Look at Josh Allen getting all this love. And he's
Yeah.
trying that discussion
Yeah.
too.
Okay. Allen's getting
But-
love. Yeah.
Mhm.
Everybody
no,
else-
Yeah, we
that's
know
another
why.
discussion for another day.
We
That's
know
another
why.
discussion for another day.
Yeah. All right, let's go
All
to
right,
let's
so-
go to the next game. We got Chiefs Cardinals. I thought that game was interesting, and I think a lot of people I've seen people on Twitter saying Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback after this game. I'm still giving it to Josh Allen. I'm gonna be honest.
Same.
But Patrick Mahomes is still that guy. I mean, I know some people are like, oh, we can't do shit without Tyreek. Bro, he's nasty, bro.
I thought he
Yeah,
was gonna.
Mahomes is still the man.
I mean,
Yeah.
I take back because like I would say that Mahomes gonna have like a worse season, but he's actually looking really good. I'm
He
Yeah.
looked
shocked.
great, man. He looked great,
Yeah, I
and
mean,
you
The
know,
O line's
I-
way better too.
Yeah.
yeah,
And Arizona defense is one of the things they're actually good at. You know what I mean? And he
yeah.
fucked them up. He literally fucked them up. You know,
Yeah,
so
I had a feeling they're gonna win.
He does.
without Tyreek, without a true number one, you could say now.
Who do you think's their number one though? Who do you think's
For
gonna be the guy?
receiver or just option?
Receiver, just
It's
receiver.
Juju.
Kelsey, obviously.
Has to be.
Kelsey
Juju.
as just as
Overall.
their number one, Kelsey
Yeah,
overall.
it's-
Yeah,
but
Yeah,
receivers
as a
it has
receiver,
to be
it's
Juju.
Yeah.
Juju.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, since we're on this game, I have a question. Do we think Clyde Edwards-Helaire is going to continue to be as good as he was this week and the following weeks?
No.
Yes and no. Yes and no.
You think it's
yes in the sense that
inconsistent?
he's going to get more touches. He's getting more touches than he's going to get from last year. I think that is true. I think he's a very solid option in for anyone's asking. Yes, in fantasy, he's still a good option. If you still want to trade him with such,
Hey, I got
know
him.
Y'all thinking that?
Let me hear some offers. I got him, bro. For sure.
But I still think he's gonna have a very good season because every season he had, it was always a committee. I think now they're finally utilizing him to what he's supposed to be like, which is good. And it's because Pat doesn't really have a choice because he lost his weapon. So
Yeah.
he's good, but I don't think he's gonna sustain what he did last week. Obviously, fucking not.
Yeah.
Not
I
gonna
mean-
happen. He's
What do you
gonna
have? 5
to get-
touchdowns?
He had something ridiculous. It's
Yeah.
like 2 or 3
I don't.
touchdowns.
But I'm not big on Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And last year he did not play. He did not play good. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was
play
not
good.
hot.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
So
and I'll
I'm
say
not.
this.
I'm not on him.
Cardinals, I'm not going to lie. That was a little disappointing, man. Like,
I wasn't
I don't
disappointed.
know.
I had a
For the
feeling there was gonna be a
Cardinals?
blowout.
I
I
was
had a
just
feeling it was
disappointed in the decisions Kyler was making because a lot of the decisions he was making was pretty fucking bad. Like,
I mean,
Yeah.
he has.
it's come out
I
like,
agree.
oh, he doesn't know the offense, he doesn't whatever. But I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of fucking showing, dude. With some of the shit he does, it's
It might be
interesting.
opposite.
It's exactly what Kerr was talking about. It's exactly. Go
It
back
might-
to the podcast.
yeah.
Everything he spoke about, everything was
Yeah.
facts about him. Everything. It was insane.
It's gonna be like
Um,
opposite year. He's gonna have a rough first part of the season, then the second half he's gonna do good with Hopkins.
Yes. Exactly.
Exactly.
I think as long as the Cardinals can stay around 3-3 by the time that Hopkins comes back, I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be okay because they did. Even though Chiefs were dicking them, they still were doing. They were still doing things.
Yeah.
They were still getting down the field.
Yeah.
They were still doing the thing. They were still scoring. They were still doing. It took later to do those things, but they were still doing it. And
Yeah.
I think with Hopkins back there, with now who's the top receiver for them right now? I know that.
Rondo Moore's
I'm trying to
her
remember.
8.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's Hollywood Brown right now.
Oh my god.
It might
Yeah.
be.
So
And then they have to rely on Ertz too as their
Yeah,
tight end.
Ertz.
That's right. So
I
when
think that's
everyone's
it.
healthy, I feel the team's gonna be really good. I don't think I'm making
Yeah.
really big noise, but they'll be fine. They're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Just not that great. Just
Alright.
fine.
All right, let's go to the next game. I'll speak my mind on this. Cowboys Bucks. We talked about our offense 1,000 fucking times already, so I don't need to get into that again.
No, I don't have to go
I'll
into
say this. I think our defense looked pretty fucking good. I'm gonna be honest. I love how our defense looked. We got like what was it 3 or 4 stops in the red zone. Micah Parsons had 2 sacks on Brady in the red zone. Diggs was looking nice. Curse was looking great until he got hurt. The only thing I would say that did not look good was our run stopping defense. That was fucking horrible. Leonard Fournette just did anything he wanted to against the left side of our D line. But besides that, I'd say our pass defense was good. There was really only one play I can take away that was insane was that Julio that dime to Julio that was placed perfectly in his hands by Brady. That was just a good ass play. Can't lie. Anthony Brown is cooked. Not gonna lie. Not a fan of him. Defense looked good though. I think, like I said last year, I think our defense is gonna improve. I liked it. But on the Bucs side of it, I don't know, man. Brady, I didn't think Brady did anything spectacular. I think he was a good quarterback for that game. I didn't think he was looking like fucking amazing, or he was just a good quarterback that game. And Leonard Fournette is the reason that they scored 19 points on us. That's how I look at it.
Well, the Brady's not going to be amazing as he was, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, he's fucking old. But once fucking Godwin comes back, And then
He was in.
obviously
He
you got
played
Evans.
He played a quarter of that game. Just
He
saying.
played, yeah. I mean, he's not fucking healthy, bro.
Yeah,
He's not
he's
healthy.
not.
Oh yeah, he's
Like
not.
he literally got hurt again. Like, so once
Yeah.
he's actually back, you got Evans. You are going to be better than how they look. You know, they still have their weapons. Fournette looked good.
Yeah,
I think they're going to be fine. I think they're
Yeah.
going to be the top team in the division. Overall, though, yeah, y'all played good defense against them. Y'all did. You know, I'll give y'all that. Y'all
Offense
offense looked terrible. Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all offense
We've been
looked
over
terrible.
that. I don't even want to talk about that shit again. We talked about this shit for like 30 minutes, though. I'll say
Yeah,
this,
and Julio did look decent, man. Julio did
Yeah,
look decent.
Hulu.
bro.
Stop
I'll
it.
never understand. Like, please, I don't. If one of y'all has an answer, why the fuck do people like Julio and D Hop? Because yeah, they're a little older than when they were in their prime, but they're still fucking great. Like, I still think Antonio Brown could play, but obviously teams don't want to deal with the bullshit he brings. Obviously,
Yeah.
but like Antonio Brown is that guy. Like that era of receivers. There's still an amount of them who are good. Like, I'll say this. Yeah, I'd love to say Dez could still play, but no, Dez is washed. Deshaun Jackson, he can.
That's been washed
Yeah,
for a
Deshaun
while.
Jackson cannot play anymore. Like, that era of receivers, there's not a lot of them left, but I'd say a lot of them, like, some of them are still fucking great. Not great, but some of them are good. Some of them could easily play. And I
That's
don't.
the thing, though. The all-time greats can still stick around. They're just not number ones anymore. That's
I mean,
Exactly.
what it boils down
I
to.
feel like they work a lot with the Brady system. With that system, you
Yeah.
see a lot of them, like Antonio Brown,
Hmm.
Julio Jones. Like, they work really well in that
Yep.
system.
I agree.
Okay. I mean, y'all got anything else to add on to that game? Or because I feel
There's
like we
nothing
touched
really
on that
much more to
1,000
say.
times.
Yeah, I think we talked about the Cowboys too much. You guys
Yeah.
are just, you know,
Well,
Yeah.
y'all keep lining fuel to the fire, bro. I'm not just going to sit here and let y'all talk about the Cowboys.
you guys are
man.
fucked. You know what I mean? You guys are fucked.
We'll see, man.
Okay.
Someone said
so-
Megatron can still play. I'm gonna be honest. If
No.
he try to get, I have a hot take. Terrell Owens can still play in this league. Have you seen what this motherfucker looks like, bro?
Yeah,
Dude, he could still play, bro.
yeah.
was
He's
different,
crazy.
man.
You built different.
Generational talent.
All right,
Like I
and
said,
then-
generational talents.
The final game is the Broncos Seahawks. If anybody wants to start with it, go ahead.
All
Give
I
me a
gotta
minute.
say is Nathaniel Hackett's a fraud. He was
Yep.
running the same plays in the goal line. Like, he was just And then he didn't trust Russell Wilson at the end of the game to get at least more than 5 yards. Like, that was so bad.
You pay this guy, you trade for this guy, and you
Yeah.
don't fucking use him when you need him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know what the fuck was wrong with them. I mean, look, I definitely had the Broncos winning. I thought they were going to win that. Seahawks definitely surprised me. Geno Smith, where the fuck were you doing that when you was on the Jets? Because you looked pretty fucking solid.
Dude, I'm
You
telling
know-
you, every quarterback on the Jets, bro, they just had bad luck. It's
They
just-
really do, man. I mean, look at Sam Darnold though. He left and he's fucking
My
still
boy
stinks.
Fitz.
Yeah.
Let's go.
He had that
Fitz,
good
boy.
stretch
Shout
though.
out to Fitz.
He had a good stretch, but yeah.
Well, Fitz
Yeah.
didn't start with us.
I know, but
He actually
know,
played
the
good
team
with
was-
us.
Did he?
Yeah, he actually played good with us.
I mean, the thing is, I think some of these quarterbacks, they're fighting to keep a spot on the roster. Like Geno Smith and Marcus Mariota, they know this is one of their only chances to prove, so that's why they're trying to ball out.
I mean, I think Geno's spot is. I mean, so actually, both of the spots are pretty secure right now. I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
lie.
yeah, but
Geno
if they
looks
fuck
good, like,
up
generally.
this season, though, they pretty much their career is kind of done.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
let me
Yeah.
just say the Jets fleeced the Seahawks still. I saw
100%.
Jamal Adams got hurt.
Mhm.
Dude,
He
I
might
feel
be out
so
for
bad
a
for him,
while.
bro.
Yeah, the man.
I like
mean,
him a lot.
they got this guy. He can't even play. It does suck because I actually like Jamal Adams. I know
too.
he wanted to leave us, but I actually think he's a great
Dude,
player.
you remember I wanted him to be a Cowboy so fucking bad.
Oh,
dude.
yeah,
I wanted him to be a Cowboy
yeah.
so bad. Because the safety
I had
position is what we needed at the time, bro.
Yeah. I had a friend who bought his jersey before the game. He was like so mad.
I'll say this though, the last and if you're a head coach, are you kicking that field goal or are you going for it?
Going for it.
I'm
100%.
going for it. I'm going for
You
it.
pay
Go
that
for
much
it.
for a quarterback, you gotta trust him.
Yeah.
It's 4th and 5. It's not like it's 4th and 15 or some shit.
And
Like.
And you could tell Wilson felt if he felt a type of way when they didn't do that.
Yeah.
I can tell that.
But we know that they're never gonna make that mistake again. So
No.
I don't know. It's Hackett, man. Nathaniel Hackett's a fraud, in my opinion.
yeah. All right. I mean, that's it for that week. You know, let's go ahead and just do this now. We're gonna do players of the week and sleeper of the week. This is mainly for fantasy, but you could just do either way. Sleeper, player of the week. Y'all can take some time to think because I'm gonna need a little time to think. So just give me like half a second.
Oh, sleeper team of the week.
No,
or
player, sleeper player, and
Whoa.
player of the week.
I got my
Sleeper
sleep.
player and player of the week. Okay.
Wait, who did the Commanders have this week? I don't remember. Lions. Okay. All right, I'll do this. Oh, go ahead, Cancun.
My sleeper is gonna be Joshua Palmer. I think the Chargers, especially with wasn't it Keenan Allen's out? Yeah.
Okay.
I think the Chargers, yeah, they're gonna give more targets and
I,
good sleeper.
okay.
They're going to need him for sure.
I think my sleeper this week is going to be Antonio Gibson. I think he's going to do pretty fucking good against the Lions. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
Okay, so my sleeper. I think my sleeper for the week, and this one's kind of crazy, but I think Rashad Penny has a good game. Yes, even against the 49ers, I think Rashad Penny's going to have a really good game. The fact that Kenneth Walker is pending coming back, he has to prove himself that I'm the number one of this team. I think he's going to have a lot of goal line carries. He's going to probably score a touchdown or two. I think he's going to about get like maybe 80 to 90 yards. I know not a lot of yards because once again, it's 49ers defense is pretty good, but I think he's going to be a very good player. And I think it's a good guy that you want to play this week. Come on.
Okay.
Well, my sleeper is biased as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, but since you're saying especially fantasy wise, I'm betting high on this guy. Like if we're talking, FanDuel Sportsbook and shit like that. So I'm definitely big sleeper Elijah Moore this week. I think he's getting 2 touchdowns, not 1 touchdown.
But
he's getting
2?
2 touchdowns.
Put some money on that then. Put some money on FanDuel on that then.
I'm putting money on it. I'm betting him for to get 2.
So crazy.
That's fire.
Okay. Oh, actually, fuck that. Can I change my sleeper right quick? I'll put him on there because I don't know if he's gonna play. I'm gonna put Lazard on there. I'm gonna put Lazard on like next to Gibson in case he plays. I'm gonna throw him on there. So let's go player of the week. Who we think is gonna like have the best week this week? Don't choose the quarterback. Don't be that guy. I'm
gonna say Joe Mixon. I'm gonna say Mixon's gonna have to be the player of the week. I think the fact that they're facing the Cowboys, and I already saw what Leonard Fournette did to them. I think Joe Mixon's gonna have a really big game.
Oh, they had no quarterback. Yeah, they should be dicking. Try to think.
Perfect.
And Blackburn, you was quick with it, man. Sheesh.
I mean, that's not
I
a
like
bad
it though.
pick.
That's solid. I mean, yeah, he ain't playing the Steelers this week, so
I'm a main fantasy, so I hope.
I could definitely see that against the Cowboys.
Hey, man.
If I'm gonna say anyone possibly we're talking just player of the week, gonna have a big week, huh?
Yeah.
Man, I'm not sure, man. Shit.
I have one, but it's like I don't know if I want to take him. I'm thinking DK. I think DK could have a good week this week compared to last, but I don't think he'd be like outstanding, one of the best. I think he'd have a good week though.
I mean, I think maybe I might go AJ Brown. I mean, isn't that Viking secondary pretty cooked? I mean, AJ Brown or yeah, I'd probably either him or I mean, I like Justin Jefferson. I like the receivers in that game. Justin Jefferson, AJ Brown. I think they'll do good.
You think those are your 2 picks?
For the obvious,
Player.
yeah, for the
Okay.
obvious. Just.
Dude, it's actually hard to think about because there's some like interesting games.
I'm surprised no one said Jonathan Taylor because he's facing the Jaguars.
He's literally facing the Jaguars. That's absolutely. I mean, that.
I don't want to take him though because it was kind of obvious. Like I didn't want to take that one.
I didn't want to take an obvious too.
That was my original take, but I was like,
that easily could be it without a problem.
Okay, you know what?
I mean,
how about I'm going Saquon again. I think Saquon's gonna have a monster week against Panthers. Is that fair?
okay,
That's fair.
That's fair. I mean, I have Giants wins, so.
I'm gonna go with Pierce for the Texans. I think he actually has a good fucking week.
And bounce back.
I like that.
Okay, I like that. That's cool.
Okay. So now, basically, just end it off, we're just gonna go through the games for this upcoming week and who we think is gonna win. We got Chiefs Chargers. I got Chiefs winning.
Chargers.
Chiefs.
I'm gonna say Chargers.
Okay.
Oh, 2-2 split.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Split.
Pat Steelers. I think Pat's gonna have a comeback game. I think Pat's win this game.
I got Steelers.
Steelers. I don't even think it's gonna be close.
I think Steelers are gonna get it. I think the defense is gonna be overwhelming, and
Yeah,
I
the
think that
defense is too good.
do just enough. But I think it's gonna be a very close game, just like last week. In my
Yeah,
opinion.
that offense of the Steelers, like especially with Money Mitch, is not good, but that defense is too good.
Okay. I got next game. We got Panthers Giants. I'm personally going to go with Panthers. I think Saquon's going to have himself a monster game, but I think Baker's going to be pissed about last week how he didn't beat the Browns, lost to a field goal. I think he's going to show people why he's actually a good quarterback. So I'm going to go Panthers.
Go Giants.
I'm gonna go
I like-
Giants as well.
I like
Go ahead.
Panthers. I like Panthers.
Okay,
Ooh,
let's split here too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that defense is actually solid, and
Mhm.
they just might fuck Danny Dimes up.
Okay.
We got Jets
They-
Browns. I got it's close. I think it's going to be close to the end. I think Jets win.
I got Jets.
I betted on this game literally before the season started. I had a parlay, like I had a free $50 bet parlay, and I had a couple week 1 games in there, and I had the Jets for week 2, and I still believe we're gonna win. And I had them in just a tweet in general that this is the game
Yeah.
we're gonna win. So yeah, I got Jets winning.
Jets.
I think just without Browns having Deshaun, our defense is actually playing really good. I think we lock them up and we score this time more than fucking 7.
Okay.
I mean, both y'all. Oh, go ahead.
So I'm gonna go Browns. I
Okay.
think the combination of Chubb and Hunt is good enough. I think it's gonna be a very close game, in my opinion. I think Chubb and Hunt can do it. I think that Brissett has the capabilities to just do enough. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Jets do in fact win. It's one of those games.
It's one of those games, man.
If you-
Look, it's gonna be, I think, a close one no matter what.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll say this: both teams' strong suit is defense, so I do think it's gonna be like a pretty low scoring game. But I think Jets will win at the end. Like it'll come down to like the final 5 minutes. I feel like.
And everyone's
Yeah.
saying about Kareem and Chubb, like, yeah, I agree with that. But our defense stopping the run game is actually one of the good things that we do. So that's why I think if we just lock down their run game and just force them to throw, yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
I can see
I-
that.
Fair.
Next games we got Colts Jags. I think everybody got the same answer with Colts. I see one
No,
that
I
was
don't.
crazy.
What do you mean, same? What do you mean? Nah,
Ah,
I
you
got
got
Colts.
yeah, about to say.
Colts.
I got Colts. I got Colts.
Yeah.
It's a-
Because they're angry and they need to get a fucking W.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need a W.
All right, Dolphins Ravens. I think Ravens win, but I think Tyreek Hill has a fucking master class.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think me and Cancun had the same thing for Player of the Week. I feel like I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to change mine. Dude, Tyler might go
I
crazy.
got Ravens.
Dude.
You already know
I like
I'm
that-
high on the Ravens, so
Yeah, I
I
like
think
the
Tua's gonna sell.
I like
think
the
Tua's just
Dolphins
gonna sell.
defense, but that I'm not gonna lie, their offense against the Patriots was it could have been better.
It was
So
mid.
yeah, I'm
Very
gonna go with
mid.
the Ravens.
Okay. Bucks
Yeah.
Saints. I think this one's gonna be, dude. Okay, if Jameis is not hurt and he plays, Saints win. But if he is hurt, Bucks win. I'm gonna say Saints because I'm assuming he's gonna play.
I'm going Bucks 2-0.
Let me see. I mean, isn't it the Saints where like they've beaten like Tom Brady like with the Bucks like at least once, or like
I
am I
have
tripping?
no
Or is it-
clue.
Like in the past seasons,
I couldn't.
no, I'm
tell
gonna go.
you.
I think I'm gonna go with the. I don't know why, but for some reason, I don't know. I'm feeling the Saints. I'm gonna go with
But
Saints.
Saints they play good against the Bucks. They actually do. They do play good against them.
That's why. That's why
But-
I'm gonna go with Saints.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with,
Yeah, it could be a really good game, to be honest. It might come down to the end.
I'm gonna go Bucks. I think they just got right now. I think the Saints could potentially win this game, but I think just Bucks have that. They already have a good amount of momentum coming in. I know Saints won too as well, but I just don't see Bucks losing this early into the season. They will lose eventually, but not to the Saints. I don't think so.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change my answer. I agree. I'm gonna go with Bucks. I think Saints maybe they'll lose the next time they face. The Bucks will lose.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Too early in
Oh
the
no,
season.
Craig just got kicked. You good?
Uh,
Yo?
I like that.
Yeah, you good now.
The fuck? Oh shit! I didn't even notice I did.
All right, next game we got Lions Commanders. I think Lions get their first win of the season. I think Swift and Williams are gonna go fucking crazy against that defense.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Lions too.
I'm gonna go with Lions, but I will say this: I think Carson Wentz is another good showing.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be very high scoring.
It's gonna be a good game. I got Lions winning though. I think they get their first dub.
Okay.
Yep, I agree.
All right, we got Seahawks Niners. I think Gio's gonna have a masterclass. I like Seahawks.
I agree. I think Seahawks do win, and I think it's gonna be a close game.
There's no way.
I'm gonna go 49ers.
This is gonna be the game they start questioning Trey Lance. This is gonna be the game.
I'm gonna go 49ers. I think they're gonna come back. They're gonna say, you know what, we had a bad first game. We're gonna show why we're still a winning team.
Agreed. I got Niners. Okay. No way they start the season 0-2.
I'll say this.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm choosing Seahawks because I don't believe in Trey Lance, but we'll see if he proves me wrong. Next game.
I think it was the weather.
We'll see. Yeah. Next game, Falcons Rams. I think it's gonna be a lot closer than people think. I really do, but I think Rams are gonna win. I think it's gonna be a closer game than a lot of people think.
Blowout, Rams.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
I got blowout Rams.
Okay.
Yeah, blowout.
Okay. I think it's gonna be a little closer. I think they lose by a touchdown, like probably about like 7 to 10 points, but it's gonna be a lot closer.
They need a statement game. This is perfectly a statement game. A mediocre team. This is Rams by massacre. Ran all over it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next game, we got Cardinals Raiders. I think Raiders take the dub here.
Yep. I agree, Raiders.
Okay.
Raiders. Raider Nation there.
If it was a healthy Cardinals team, it would be a little bit different. But yeah, Raiders.
I'm not gonna lie. Even if I have the Cardinals, I'm still taking Raiders. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, I like the Raiders. I'm just saying, if it was a healthy, it would have been more closer.
Yeah, okay. I agree with that. That's fair.
All right, next game we got Texas Broncos. Broncos, if they lose this game, they're cooked. I'm going Broncos.
Broncos should win.
Yeah.
But with what happened last week, who fucking knows?
I might, you know what? I might actually go Texans here. I don't know. I feel like I honestly think Nathaniel Hackett, like I said, I do not like what he did Seahawks game, and I feel like he's not going to learn from his mistakes.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Mills, man. I'm going Texans.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, Texans.
I think J.G. is going to have a masterclass regardless.
The reason I'm taking Broncos, kind of the same reason that y'all took the Niners. They need this fucking win.
They need to win, yeah. For sure.
I agree.
All right, next game we got Massacre of the Week, Bengals versus Cowboys. Cooper Rush, I think. I'll say this. I think Cooper Rush, he's gonna do okay. I think he's gonna do okay, but we're still gonna get killed. But I think he'll do okay.
I will see you live tweeting by the second quarter saying you hate him and he fucking stinks.
I don't want him.
Getting your ass kicked. Okay, so
I'll say this. Go ahead.
It'll depend. I mean, it'll be funny to see either way.
Yeah. Dude, if we beat the Bengals, dude, that'd be fucking crazy. But
yeah, it's gonna be funny.
We lose this game, but I'm not gonna be mad if we lose. But at the same time, I think Cooper Rush is gonna have himself a good little game because he does in the offense, and we're gonna run a lot. But I'm not expecting anything crazy out of Cooper Rush. I'm expecting a touchdown and a pick and a fucking Zeke Elliott game, dude. Like nothing else.
Dalton Schultz is gonna have a good game.
Most likely.
I just think that game's gonna be funny. No matter what happens, the outcome, I feel like it's gonna be a funny game.
Dude, if Cooper Rush gets us a win versus the Bengals, you'll never hear me talk shit about that dude again.
No, you're gonna hear Skip Bayless go on fucking.
I don't want to hear that. Fuck Skip Bayless. He's a fucking idiot.
The Bengals have a history of losing to backup quarterbacks. It happened with Mike White last year. Mike White had the most amazing fucking game a quarterback could have. So, I mean, it's possible.
Yeah. I think we all go on Bengals, though. Just All right. Bears, Packers. We'll see if A-Rod still owns them. I'm going Packers. Bears, Packers.
This one's interesting. I'm actually thinking about
it. It is
interesting.
Nah, I'm gonna go Packers.
I'm going Packers. He owns Chicago.
Is that Lambeau?
Should be, I think. Yes, in Lambeau.
If it's in Lambeau, then Packers are winning.
He's been owning the Bears, so yeah.
Literally.
If it's in Lambeau,
I mean, I don't know. When was the last time the Bears beat the Packers? I mean, I'm pretty sure A-Rod literally owns them, so I'm sure he'll keep it up.
Pretty sure the last time they lost to the Bears, Jordy Nelson was still in the league, so that should tell you everything.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think that streak will continue. Packers for sure.
Okay. I was gonna like look up like their record, but I couldn't find it. All right,
You do
Titans.
that means.
That's right. Titans, Bills. I think Titans win this game. I mean, not Titans. I'm bugging. Bills. I fucking
Really,
read
so
that
you were
wrong.
serious?
Bills.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
bugging. I got Bills. I think everybody here got Bills. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Titans got no one to throw to really, and they're gonna rely on Derrick Henry. He gets shut down early, then
Yeah.
it's over.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Last game, which is Monday night, we got Vikings Eagles.
Eagles.
I'm going Vikings, man. I think Jettis has himself a good ass game.
No, actually, I personally, even though I think the Eagles they're gonna win the division, I think they're gonna have a good season. I do think they lose tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow. This week, I do think they lose this week.
I'm saying Eagles. I'm saying that because I feel that
Oh
I feel
wait.
the Eagles are gonna have a very good season, and I think there will be a lot of momentum going on. Jalen Hurts is gonna start. I think he's gonna be a Pro Bowl this year and everything. I think Jalen Hurts is gonna be a Pro Bowler and everything this year. If it all clicks, that's what
That's
I'm saying.
facts, though. I'm trying to tell people, man. People sleeping on Hurts, man.
Isn't the game on Monday? Isn't the game on Monday?
Monday night.
Yeah. I'm going fucking Eagles, man. Kirk
Yeah,
Cousins on
we all
on
know the
Monday.
history. That is.
Yeah, he is ass on Monday Night Football.
Yeah,
He,
Kirk Cousins don't win on
Yeah, he's ass, but they still win games on Monday Night Football. He
Now-
played bad before, and they still won, man.
I don't know. I think
He has a record-
secondary is good enough.
He had a-
I think it's good enough to stop them. I think it's
he had
good enough.
he had a record of he was like 0-9 in fucking Monday Night Football games, and then he like won one game. Like it was pretty
Yeah.
bad.
He did. That was crazy.
So
It was a
I
couple years
think
ago,
I don't think he's gonna win this one.
Yeah, I think
If it was
Hurts-
Sunday, it might have been a little different.
Yeah, I agree. But I think in general, I don't know. I think the Eagles are gonna have a lot of momentum with this game. I think they're gonna just go into this game and just go. And I won't be surprised if Vikings do win either too. It's one of those games where like, if either team
Yeah.
wins, I'll be like, I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked.
But
It makes sense, right?
we can all agree that Justin Jefferson, AJ Brown, they're gonna have an amazing game. That
Oh yeah,
100%.
they're gonna go
they
crazy.
both will.
Yeah.
They're both
Yeah.
gonna eat like crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. I think Dalvin Cook's gonna have a good game too.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I think that's everything I have. If you guys have anything else I want to talk about, the chat has any topics they want to talk about, go ahead. Because I mean, that's everything I got down for the week to really talk about. I think we covered about pretty much everything that I could think of.
Who?
One thing.
Oh.
Go ahead, Cancun.
I was gonna ask a question for everyone. What is one player you think everyone's overreacting to quickly? Like everyone is like overreacting this
As
week
bad or good?
in a bad way. Everyone is saying that this person, because they had a bad week, that they're gonna. Who do you think's overreact? And you can do good as well. You can do good as well. Doesn't
I'll
matter.
give you one for both. Let me think.
I mean, the obvious choice for bad is Aaron Rodgers, right? I guess that's the
He's definitely in that topic for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
he played terrible. He really did.
Oh, also Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady he always starts slow this season. Always.
Mhm.
I didn't
Always
think he got anything saying he was bad this week. There was just
No.
nothing saying that he
He
was
said
like
he was
amazing.
Yeah, I guess. It's
True.
true. Oh, Derrick Henry. That's overreaction to people. Holy shit.
Dude, that motherfucker pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I've been.
Nah, look, man, running backs like that, they could have off weeks. They really
Yeah.
could.
They could.
I'd rather go wide receiver or quarterback or something like that because running backs, they could easily have off weeks and bounce back like
Alvin
nothing.
Kamara.
You know?
Perfect example of that. You can have,
Mhm.
like, I've seen Kamara have some amazing games, but that dude, no injuries at all, but have a bad game, and it's just like.
Yeah, honestly, look, they might lose again, but I think Kyler Murray actually has a really good game. I think he has actually a solid game that I think it's going to be a close game no matter what against the Raiders, you know, so they might win it. I could see them. I could see him actually playing amazing though, because I know he played pretty bad the first game.
I'll say this real quick. Yeah, you're gonna be oh my god, dick eating, but Dak is somebody who people are going fucking nuts on. Let's be real.
Yeah, but there's nothing to prove. Like he's not playing this week.
Yeah, he's not gonna play.
that's-
Oh, you're saying wait? What was Cancun's question?
I said, are people overreacting? Like you think like the next few
Yes.
games or just next
You
week?
can't really overreact to an injured player.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
he's-
can't overreact.
yeah,
Oh,
he's-
okay.
yeah,
I get what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
We won't see the difference in the next couple
Yeah,
games.
that's
You
fair.
know.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say this. I think overreacting. I think hurts a little bit. I think people are overreacting. What hurts a little bit. With people think he's that fucking demon. I don't. He's a little overreaction.
No one's calling him a demon. No
Dude,
one's calling
no.
him that.
Dude,
No,
I don't know if you. I don't
Maybe
know
only
if,
Eagles. Maybe only
Dude,
Eagles
I
fans,
follow
maybe.
so many Eagles fans. Motherfucker, they think he's so good, but so I'll say a little overreaction with hurts a little bit, and I'll say, people overhyping him a little bit, and then I'd say a person who did good that I don't think. I know the vice versa. Someone who had a bad week that I think is gonna be good. Derrick Henry's up there. A-Rod's up there. Let me think. Who had a fucking shitty week?
Trey Lance.
Nah, fuck that.
Russell Wilson.
Yep, Wilson. There's no
Yeah, Wilson could be.
Oh, it's Cortland Sutton. Everyone thought Cortland Sutton was gonna be the guy.
I got one for
Yeah.
y'all. Devonta Smith, 0 catches. That's
He was never targeted. He wasn't really targeted.
He's not targeted though,
That
but
I mean, I'm just trying to think of something like out of the box besides like the main top guys. You know what I mean?
Najee is a good one.
Well, he got hurt. He got
Najee.
hurt. He got
He
hurt.
did, yeah, he also did get hurt. That's also true too. But he was playing. Very well.
Oh, fuck
I'll
that.
say that.
Mike Williams. There you go. He didn't
Wasn't
nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. He
I
didn't have.
get
He
it,
didn't have a
but-
good week. He didn't have a good week. He didn't have a good week.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
that's true.
Mike. I'm gonna go Mike.
That's true. No, it's true. I get it. That's fine. Okay. All right. I got a good one. Homer take for your team of the week. Just say a homer take about your team, about a play you think is gonna do amazing. Yada yada yada. You know, homer takes. Go ahead.
Which mean homer
So,
take? I don't think I've
Colin,
heard that
you
before.
can get it out now if you want. You can get whatever you want to say. Like you're gonna say something crazy. Like Mike Parsons is gonna do something amazing. You know,
Oh,
say
I see what
that.
you're saying. Like for like my
It's
team.
just a homer take.
For my
Yeah.
team.
For your own team, yeah. You say a homer
Ooh,
take.
I like this.
That's definitely fun. We know.
Okay. I think this week, Joe Burrow gonna try to fucking throw a nuke to somebody, and Diggs is gonna have a crazy fucking acrobatic interception, and Cowboys fans are gonna go crazy like they always do. But then you're gonna have the people, oh my god, he's not that good. Whatever. It'll be a great interception, and I think Parsons and our D line will fuck up their O line, and I think Parsons gets at least 1 sack.
oh wow, he gets a sack? No way.
I mean, considering somebody who you don't think you don't even think he's in the conversation for defensive player of the year. So I mean, I
Not
think
this year, but he's still a really good player. Yeah,
Maybe next year.
100%.
he'll get.
I mean,
I think
he's a top defender already. Yeah, he really is. But
yeah. I'll say this.
No,
he
he's
gets
not gonna win it.
he gets a sack, and DeMarcus Lawrence gets a sack. On offense, I think Zeke has a way better game than last week because we're not going to be passing like that with Cooper Rush. That's what I'm gonna say.
I think I'm just gonna say in general. I think this week of football is gonna be more crazier than last week. I think it's gonna be more crazy.
I mean, last week was pretty fucking insane. But
Yeah.
shit, if they could top
kicks
that,
alone.
that's cool with me. Yeah.
I think it's gonna top.
I'm down.
I think it's gonna top that.
Wait, what happened?
I
What
mean-
happened? Oh, my
Last
fault.
week-
I wasn't listening. What'd you say?
I said this week of football is gonna be more crazier than the first week. That's what I think.
Okay,
I think it's gonna yeah.
Oh,
You already know who I'm praising for the Jets this
Mhm.
week, and that's
Moore.
Elijah Moore. I really
Mhm.
believe he's going to fucking torch up that defense. Because look, the Browns have an amazing defense, and someone got to score for us, right? And I think Elijah's
Yeah.
going to be that guy. So
so real quick though, you don't think he's in that conversation? Last year he did get second in voting behind T.J. Watt. Just saying. Just letting you know.
what are you saying?
For Parsons, he was.
Yes,
second.
I literally just said he's already one of the top defenders in the league. I'm just saying I don't think he's going to be in the conversation this year
Okay.
as like winning defensive player of the year.
Okay.
That's
But-
better because the team's not gonna be healthy for like.
Right. I just don't think he's gonna even perform close to what he did the first year, but he's still gonna have a still amazing
Okay.
season. He killed it last year. I just don't know if he could top what he just fucking did last year. That's all.
Yeah.
And then the team alone is gonna struggle because they're gonna be on the field probably more their defense, and they're just gonna give up points in general. And I don't know. I don't see him winning it. So
Okay.
that's all.
That's cool.
I get it.
I mean, I get it. Like, all right, Blacko, what do you think for your Steelers, man?
So since Jordan's saying, ask Black if I get on my knees for Minka, which I might. I
That's
might do
crazy.
that. I'm gonna say this. I think Minka establishes himself in a defensive player of the year campaign early, with a good performance against the Patriots this week. I think I know that we lose TJ, but I think Minka's gonna fill that role somehow as the guy, like the defensive player on our team while TJ's out, and he's gonna start his own campaign, what TJ did last year, and set the tone. So I think that Minka's got an amazing game. I'm saying at least a pick against somehow a pick against him too, against Mac Jones, and I think he's just gonna show that he's one of those dudes that people should talk about a lot more. That's it.
I like
There's
that.
not much more I can say
Like
about the
him.
team.
I like him. I always liked him. So see it.
Okay. Cancun, I know you don't really have a team, but if you just pick like your little hometown team, who you think? What do you think's gonna happen?
What do you think the Seahawks?
Yeah, for the Seahawks, what do you think?
I think what Blacko said earlier about Rashad Penny, I think he'll have a good game. I agree with that. I also think that probably Metcalf will probably do better.
Okay.
He'll probably do better. I mean,
He should.
yeah,
should.
He wasn't playing as good. I mean, that's just.
I mean, him and Tyler Lockett didn't do anything. So
Yeah.
I have a
They should
take
do
for
better.
I have a take for Geno Smith. I think Geno Smith becomes basically Black Fitzpatrick, except for like not his team jumping. I think he's gonna have a pretty good season. Not an amazing season, but like a good season that people can be like, oh. I didn't know
yeah,
Geno had
it's
that
like
in
you
him.
you finally get to see him play, and he proves that he could at least
It sucks
win
though,
you
man.
games.
It sucks, man. I like Drew Lock a lot. I like Drew Lock, so
Nah,
I
I was like
know.
Gino. I was rooting for Gino when he was in West Virginia.
No,
I did not watch dude.
that game
I mean,
last
obviously, I was fucking rooting for him when we drafted him. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
watched college football. At that time I watched a lot. So, there's players I'd root
he was
for it.
electric.
Yeah,
In college
I
football,
seen.
oh my god.
Yeah, I saw him. I remember I would see him on Fox, and he would just be playing really good with the West Virginia. So I always wanted him to do good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Austin asked. He said, "Ask Greg what's good with Denzel Mims. I thought he was good as fuck."
I think he is really good. I think he's a really good receiver that is just not fitting our scheme. We drafted him with a whole different entire coaching staff, and he's not fitting what we're doing. I wouldn't mind if we trade him. I mean, obviously, even a team like the Cowboys could use someone like Denzel Mims. But at the same time, injuries happen. So
Yeah.
if someone goes down from our team, Denzel Mims could step up. I mean, I think he's still a really good player, though.
Yeah.
We're not giving him a chance, and I can't be mad at the Jets not giving him a chance because that just means we have better weapons than someone that's actually already talented. That just means we have other people that are just better for us,
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if we trade him. He might get traded.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, that's all I have to talk about today. Unless y'all got one last thing I want to add, but that's everything I got, man.
Good.
No, it was cool. I enjoyed it. I appreciate you guys having me.
See you again,
I always
Greg.
love talking football, man. I mean, yeah, it's almost that time to me to grind 2K. But
That was it, man.
sure.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm gonna talk to my chat for a little bit, and then we can hop on a rec. You feel me?
Wait, Connor,
Sure, man.
Huh?
y'all doing the NBA one, right, in the future?
So when NBA season starts, so far it's just me and Blackula. We're gonna do half NFL, and then the other half is gonna be based off basketball on that week and everything like that. So
I'm down to
Okay,
do basketball,
well-
dude. I love basketball.
Yeah, because my
Let me
hot
know.
take is Jalen
Okay.
Green and Scotty Barnes is better than Luca. So
see, now you're just
that's
dick
all I gotta
eating.
say.
Now you're just dick eating. Now you're just dick eating.
No, but
All
yeah,
right,
basketball.
good.
so-
All right,
Alright,
boys.
bro.
I'll talk to y'all. Connor, next Wednesday, we back at this.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Alright,
I know
I'll
since
talk
we
to y'all
still in the
later.
chat, but we'll talk about the
Talk to you later.
trade.
All right, I'll talk to you later. You have a good one.
Peace, y'all.
All right, chat. Let me fix this shit. Give me 1 second so I can activate the camera. Hold on. I don't know what it's doing. Deactivate. Activate. All right, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hella tired. I hope y'all enjoyed that shit because I did. I'm gonna be honest. I want Gray to come on here more. I want him to be on here every week, but I don't know if it's gonna fit his time schedule and stuff like that. But yeah, man. So I'm gonna go ahead. We gonna raid Bauer. I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. Hope you have a good night and everything like that. I'll talk to y'all next Wednesday, maybe even a little before.